Hello, everybody. We are live, and we are also Saves vs. Death, a Cyberpunk Red tabletop actual play and podcast that airs every Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/saves-vs-death. Saves vs. Death. I can speak today, I swear. I should amend this. We do have another stream on Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, hosted by our lovely Jess, who runs an Elflines online campaign. Games is also there. So that's
me.
I'm pointing the wrong way. This way.
If you're looking for fun and whimsy chaos, come hang out on Sundays.
It's a lot of fun. I've been watching it. It's great. I am Blank, the game master, referee, and occasional sadist. With me today is Jess as Moxie11, the media who's nearly cyberpsycho once again. Hades as Deeps, the netrunner who's still figuring himself out in Night City. Games as Wraith, the rocker boy who's stuck between a rock and a hard place. And Ada, however you want to say it, who plays checkers, who is absent today. Unfortunately, she's not feeling too well, so we're gonna just continue to play without her. If you missed it, my note for this is gone. Oh, I added it to the wrong person.
You put it under mine.
Yeah, my bad.
It'll get read twice.
There we go. Our Talsorian dropped teasers, second round of teasers, I think second, for the newest source book. Oh my god, Danger Gal Dossiers. Today is not going well. Go check out that announcement on their Twitter or website. And Bang Artal will bring you to the...
It'll give you the secret path to the website. I just
did rat. There we go. We'll bring you to the website at least, and from there you can find the post. They talk about all sorts of things in there, like News 54. The current state of the bozos is in there.
Yeah, that freaked me out, but I liked it.
Oh my god, what's the gang? I love these. 6th Street. 6th Street is in there. Talks about how they're kind of
I was gonna say the Piranhas too.
Sorry.
Piranhas. Yeah, these are all really tiny teasers about a lot of things, and they're all super cool and get me super pumped for it because
helps
now
to learn the world.
You're gonna notice a lot of inconsistencies with that world and the one I've done here. So I will slowly try to adjust them back to correct.
I will fight it.
Sorry, guys at Artel. I make up a lot of stuff. Oh my god, my hair looks like shit. Anyway, I make up a lot of stuff, and that's just how it works. Anyway, with that, I'm gonna pass it over to Games while I find a hat to cover my awful hair.
Speaking of hats, I will be mentioning Hades here in a moment, but if you want to start by looking at it now, if you like what we do, please consider helping us get better. Currently, we have 3 shows: The Shades of Scarlet, Night City Sofa, and Indie Bandits. We are streaming a 4th on the way soon. Right now, only one of these is released as a podcast, but we hope to get all of them to your ears eventually. If you have some extra cash to spare and would like to help us achieve our goals, then you can help us out in several ways. You can always subscribe here on Twitch. There is a way to get a free subscription every month. All you have to do is link your Amazon Prime account with your Twitch account, and then once they are best friends, you get 1 free subscription a month. You have to renew it every month, but it doesn't cost you anything, and it helps us out a lot. We also have a Patreon. On the Patreon, there's different levels, and you can get cool merch like hoodies and shirts and mugs and stickers and things. All cool stuff. And you have access to our one-shots, the Moxie files, character creation, our character sheets, the project that Blank and I have been working on for a while, all kinds of good stuff. Blank, would you say we have a plethora of things on the Patreon?
Yes, I would say you have a plethora.
I love that film. Anyway, sorry. Also, speaking of merch and Hades Head, we now have a merch store. So if you go to redbubble.com/people/saves-death/shop, you can order your own stuff. And we've done some really cool concepts so far. We're going to be adding on some Indie Bandit stuff, and we expect to be doing more drops on that anytime now. When you go to the link, it may just show you that we have pillows and nonsense. You can always change what item you want to order and just choose the design for it. So,
yeah, the way I describe it is you pick the design and then there's like another link you click and you can see the design, what it would look like on a bunch of different items.
We did have a request in Discord to have katanas on there. Unfortunately, Redbubble doesn't deliver katanas.
They don't sell weapons, unfortunately.
Yeah. In fact, actually, there's a couple on there that say that they're for mature content only. There is nothing graphic about them. There is a drawn picture of a gun. And so, yeah, so don't be afraid of it.
Yeah,
you're not going to see
certainly not like a nude picture nudes of all the cast or anything. Unfortunately, in my opinion.
Yet.
Yeah. Whoa.
And now I have a note about how Artel has teased.
We are on every other social media. Why does not go to the OnlyFans as well?
Right, starting OnlyFans for Saves Death. Speaking of projects that we hope to help with, I'd like to pass it on to Hades to talk about the charity that we are helping this month.
Yes. So it's April, so we decided we were going to do a fun charity that hopefully we could raise some funds for. The goal is 200, and we are at 155, I believe.
Last I checked, yes.
Yeah. And so we're almost there. We are over halfway, so we're making pretty good progress. But the charity we're trying to support this month is Game to Grow, which is a charity that provides gaming groups for therapeutic, educational, and community growth. Therapeutic social skill programs created for people living with challenges associated to autism, ADHD, social anxiety, and or depression. Mm-hmm. They train other groups, game-based interventions to benefit their own communities if they're looking for that kind of thing. They promote awareness of life-enriching potential of games across the world while playing games in a safe, supportive, and fun environment. Participants are guided to build meaningful friendships and develop the social confidence to flourish socially on our own terms. And the website's gametogrow.org. At the end of the month, we'll look. Whoever gets the top donor for the month is going to receive a copy of Black Crone in either physical or in PDF format. So pretty exciting. Please donate if you have that extra cash to a great charity.
For sure. Can I stop us? I know we are about to move on to some other stuff.
Sure.
But so far we've done a great job of staying on script, which is so not like us.
Yeah, that's true. It's good to break that up and maintain a consistent, terrible.
We do our best.
Yeah. Adherence? Whatever, to the script. Anyway, all right, continue.
If you'd like to donate towards something specific, we have these handy dandy rewards. I think they're over here. That can affect our game. Just so you guys are aware.
Oh yeah, they're right above me.
I should do that. Yeah, I should talk about
Jess, you got it right in the first place. So good job there.
Thank you. Awesome. Okay. Next, new follower report. Let's welcome ShayBaby13 and Blamillion to our wonderful family. Thank you guys so much for following, and welcome to our crazy little world here on the interwebs. Next topic I have is Night City Sofa will be returning next week.
Yeah.
Is that no? 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. That makes
Yes,
more
2
sense.
weeks.
The first Thursday of May, May 4th, and we're going to be doing a cast Q&A. So if you have a question for one of our characters or one of our cast members about, I don't know, how we got into Cyberpunk Red, or which Muppet would we have our characters play, go ahead and ask us. Either any of our socials, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or hit us up on our Discord. There's a dedicated channel to the cast Q&A. Or you can redeem your obols, and we will be sure those will take priority, I think.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah. You can redeem your
we
channel points.
Never run out of time, and you can't stop us from talking, so we'll definitely get to that.
It's very true. Last, before we get into, I think the recap is next. I don't know, I'm not looking at the stream notes anymore. If you head to our website, Blake's got his new blog for the month of April posted, which talks about a lot of stuff and his thoughts on a recent mission. So go check it out.
Like
It
a
would
lot
be
of stuff.
the mission
A lot of stuff, yeah.
before the last one. I guess
it was
the mission.
before last episode, but it was
the episode before last.
Yeah, the escape episode.
Delta.
Yeah.
Delta?
Delta?
I think that's how you have to say it.
So yeah, there's a blog. It's filled with like goodies and upcoming projects and things that we're working on. So check it out.
Indeed.
And I think I was supposed to pass it off to Blank for the recap. Is that
Oh
where
yeah,
we're at?
that's right. That's me. No.
Or is it Hades for the
Hades for the
Warning?
dark.
I'm
Oh,
not sure
I don't
which.
know.
I don't know. One of the
Some-
all
other.
right. Well, I will just say this then. Please be aware that we have a dark future, and there are mature themes in this game with graphic content, and it could be present at any time. So we have safety tools that we've talked about and can use with each other, that if there's something that bothers us, that we can take care of that. But we can't do that for you through the screen. So please, if something's too much, please step away and come back in like 10 minutes, maybe 15 if there's something that. And please, just we don't want anything to have any problems. So.
Yeah. We want everybody to have a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so last time on Shades of Scarlet, after some inversion smog settles in, thank you, random donator, for RNG, the team feels the press to Delta pretty much immediately. Rex runs for the car, while Moxie, Deeps, and Checkers hide out in one of the houses nearby. Little Boy Blue hops into the armored car that he is so desperately trying to steal, and after a epic struggle with the driver, gets shot in the face. And left to die. Apologies. After Rex picks up the gang, they decide, after a very brief moral quandary, to leave Little Boy Blue behind. And watch the house burn in the rearview mirror while they make their escape.
It's more smog.
The gang, tired and partied out, decide to go to their collective homes. Deeps and Checkers come to the apartment and find Wraith there making some food for them, some breakfast. Here, he discusses a leave of absence with them and asks Checkers to take his place in the apartment. She agrees, and before heading to bed, she and Deeps head out to her shipping container and move what few possessions that she owns to the apartment. Meanwhile, Rex drives Moxie and Cammy home and stays the night over there. The group gets a good day's rest and wake up late in the afternoon. After Moxie and Cammy move, aided by Rex, into the new place, Wraith drops by for a visit, bringing a small potted plant as a welcome gift, homecoming gift. What the fuck is this?
Housewarming.
Housewarming, that's the word. Gift. Where he informs her of the news. Suffice it to say, she is not very happy to hear it. he somehow manages to shift the topic away from that to what he has planned for the bullet mission. They discuss and find out that Wraith actually intends to join them on the mission. We also learn that Wraith has actually attempted to sabotage the mission because he was worried about his friends. He has garnished a newfound value for life, and he wanted to sabotage it so nobody could go on this quite potentially very dangerous mission. Unfortunately, his plan did not work, and now he's doing his best to support them before he heads off to get some time to himself. And with that, we will pick up in the middle of the day. However, we are going to take a very brief intermission. We'll be back in just 1 minute to address some technical difficulties that we appear to be having. So I apologize.
We'll be right back.
We'll see you soon.
We will be right back. All right, we're back. I apologize. I think everything has been cleared up. I don't know. We'll find out as we go. If not,
Those
I
gremlins.
apologize for the sound delay on Hades' visual there.
And
Anyway,
if you didn't notice it before, now you might.
I don't know how you wouldn't.
No,
Anyway,
if they like go back,
huh?
if they go back and rewatch, they will for sure notice it now.
Yeah, for sure.
You podcast listeners, you got it made though. No issues
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah, exactly. The 1 minute you guys get. I know every combat sucks, but at least there's this.
We love you guys. Thank you.
Love you
all
so
very
much. Thank you so much for listening in. Anyway, we also love the viewers too.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying it.
Undermine you guys.
I love
you guys
all
are
of you.
Fantastic. Hell yeah. Okay, so I don't know why I said that and also typed it. But anyway, so now that we're done with the recap and dealing with issues, only 20 minutes into our stream, we will go ahead and get started. What would you guys like to do? Okay, so if I recall correctly, you had just kind of gone your separate ways after the kind of big discussion. Deeps, Checkers, Wraith, and Brex were in the Frank's hovel having drinks. Moxie and Cammy were kind of settling in. We can go ahead and zoom through some time here unless there's anything that you guys would like to do.
I'm personally good with starting on the next morning, but
it does feel like an end of day to me, but I know that there's a little bit of a time crunch going on, so I just want to make sure that it's okay to skip to the next day or not.
I think we're good to skip to the next day.
Let's wait for everybody to talk.
Everyone was just waiting on each other.
I don't really have
I'm waiting
deals
for
to
Deeps.
do anything because our car is in. The only car we have now is this really fancy car. But I don't know if I would know that.
Well, we abandoned one of our cars. So.
Well, I know that we've abandoned a motorcycle, a car.
We've been a few.
I will
motorcycles,
say
yeah.
that Checkers did arrange with Rex to go pick up that car, and so they do at some point depart to go do that.
That night?
Yeah, that day. They're not going to leave it there that long.
Okay.
Oh, the Golena?
Right.
That's what I would have gone and done.
Okay. So you go ahead and tag along with them?
Yeah.
All right. Wraith, how about you?
I was planning on the next morning renting a car, but if we're not on the next morning yet, then I'm just going home and going to bed.
Who do you intend to rent a car from?
There's a lot of car rental services.
Not here.
I have to take a cab to somewhere to rent a car, yes.
No, I would say that cars are rarer enough that there's probably... I mean, I just don't think that there would be many rentals. At least not for a price that's reasonable.
Okay, in the lifestyles, it said that you can rent a car once a month.
Oh, does it?
That's why. Yeah, that's why
If it says that, then that's fine.
Okay.
I was just under the impression that cars are quite rare, so I just don't see a lot of people.
I'm sure the cost, if anything happens to this car, is real high.
Astronomical, yeah. It's $30,000 for your basic shitty car.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take real good care of this.
Anyway, okay, so that's fine. You could do that the next morning. If that's when you're going to do it, then we'll have to
Yeah,
wait.
I'll wait.
in the meantime, Rex, Checkers, and Deeps depart in Rex's car. Out into New Westbrook, where you were before. Rex's car into the other one and says, "So, do you I can't do checkers very well. Apologies. Do you want to come with me?"
Yeah, is that all right, Rex?
Yeah, fine by me, man.
Thanks for the ride, dude.
Keep it frosty.
Dude.
He heads out, gets into, or just flips a Yui, heads out. Checkers and you head into the Galena, start her up. She starts. And the two of you drive away. Anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah. Checkers. Do you remember the address for that nail salon?
Like, I think Moxie's the one that went there.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if I have it on my agent. I don't think I do.
You could probably look it up, can't you?
Yeah.
Do you remember the name?
I think it was Nailed It. There's way too many on here. Can I roll a concentration check to remember the name?
Of course you can.
$16.
Yeah, it's called Nail Me. And you remember it's in the upper marina.
Then I will go, haha. And I will use my Ziggurat City database app to pinpoint where it's at.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to find it. It's kind of like there's the well-maintained marina on the Del Coronado Bay. And it's like maybe a block or two, like a block and a half inwards of that marina. I'm like covering my mouth as I talk. Is this good? Yeah, it's like a block in from that, in between some other like warehouse style. I'm sorry, some warehouse buildings and other like what once was shopping and now is kind of I guess it's still shopping, just bodegas mostly.
I found it. It's in the upper to the west marina. Would you mind driving by so I can see if there's a node there that I can check out?
Yeah, sure. It's kind of far. I mean, it wouldn't be like just driving by.
Well, I meant that we would drive there and then I can see if there's actually a node there.
Okay, sure. She drives down from New Westbrook on the 16, and as you're driving through the kind of like outskirts of Kabuki, she takes a left onto a main street, but not the highway, or yeah, not the highway. That crosses down on a road that runs alongside the Del Coronado, so you get this nice little view of the Del Coronado and kind of like industrial buildings on the other side as you drive down this street that eventually connects back up with the 16 just after it's done its loop through Night City, and hop back onto that. And just before she hits the combat zone, she takes the exit that goes up north, like back northwest to the upper marina. Just trying to see here. In fact, you pass by the Ario Meat Wagon Tower. Just a giant building with the logo written in stylized letters on the side. You see AVs fly out from different hangars that are like towards the top of the building, dealing with their patrons. That's the biggest competitor for Trauma Team in Night City, at least.
Oh, all right.
Yep. And also, there's a nice little truck stop as you come off the exit and then head north past the Ziggurat headquarters, looping around the marina where you can see it in all of its glory. There's some boats parked in there. And also the giant, what is it? The stadium. Yeah. McCartney's Field Stadium is right there.
Nice.
Seems like there's a busy event going on currently at the moment, as you guys have to wait in traffic for a considerable amount of time as cars are pulling into the stadium. But eventually, you do make it past, driving through or down a street that kind of like is the last street before you start heading into the hot zone, where you can see the skeleton-like structures of Night City being like you witness at this very second one of the buildings being demolished, fall down. It's a really cool sight. But you drive down the street and then down a side street near the marina, where she parks in this kind of like just small little inlet, I guess, just specifically for like curbside parking for this shopping center, where there is like a small bodega right in front of this curb, but on the corner facing the south, you can see the little white building, like a white brick building that has "Nail Me" and a picture of like fancy digits painted up in neon off to the side.
Cool. Is there an alley behind it?
There is an alley to the side of it that leads between the bodega and Nail Me. That has an inlet to that alley that has kind of like a sitting area, I suppose, like you would for a restaurant. Just a bunch of tables set up and people sat around, having conversations in the day. It seems like this particular bodega sells like some sort of coffee, and people are just chilling there in the oh wait, no, they would not be. Apologies.
Very brave if they are.
Yeah, they're all wearing masks and
their coffee's covered.
No, this isn't happening. I take that back. It is empty.
But you can imagine that it may be like
the smog is throwing my vision of this fucking place off. So apologies for that. There's nobody there. Just a bunch of empty seats.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
I'd like to put on my anti-smog mask.
Okay, it's on.
And then
Fit it on, just the straps. Make sure it's tight.
And then now I can go into the alley and not worry about people drinking coffee. So this was really a great thing to have happen.
It's not bad.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Can you look out for me?
Oh yeah, I will.
Thank you. Is the bodega open or is it closed?
With the smog, I think it's probably got the close sign switched.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm just gonna head into the alley really quick, and I'm gonna feel out for.
I will say, there is one correction. While there are not people just sitting around lounging in the smog, there are still lots of people going about their business, particularly around this area.
Right, they're just wearing masks.
Correct.
And not lounging, and they're
they're not just
where
hanging out in inversion smog.
Yeah.
They look like they're hurriedly trying to get somewhere.
Yeah. I'll go to the side of the building, and then I'll see if there's any notes.
Okay, So you travel along the side of the building between Nail Me and the bodega, just so I'm clear.
Yes.
Okay. Give me 1 second to check something out.
I also would like to look to see if I see any cameras first.
So I'll drag you to kind of this thing. This map. And see if you can...
What? You have a map prepared?
I do...
Almost like you expect us to go there.
Perhaps. You can see that you're parked in this... let me see. Let me get a car here. I really need to get, like, the Galena as a character or something.
Right.
Yes.
Modern vehicle. Just drag this bad boy out. So Glenn is parked like here. Oops.
Okay.
In front of the bodega. Nail Me is over here. Is
Okay.
this showing
And
up correct on stream?
Yes.
where the motorcycles are, is that where the...
Oh yeah. These are yeah, there's like little tables set out here. I didn't draw because I'm dumb. But yeah, they're
Oh.
there.
All right, now that I have a better visual of what's going on, can I retcon a little bit?
Sure.
I'd like to walk around the front and the side of the building heading north and watching for cameras and stuff.
So you're going
take-
in front of the building, like this way?
Yeah, I want to go right, just like that. Yes. I guess I could use my ruler tool as well.
Sure. I'm going to hide the inside of this building. Oops.
I already know
I
all
was
the
wondering why we
information. Oh
could
my
see
gosh,
it.
it's all black.
That's
We've
certainly
lost
not what I
everything.
wanted to do. But okay.
Trying to put color on the screen.
I don't know why it did this to me. I'm so sad.
We have
Just left it up there
gremlins
for us to look
today.
at.
Yeah. Nothing is working with me.
Speaking of things not working with him, I do want to remind everyone that we are still doing the charity for the month of April, Games to Grow. You can always donate to give us benefits, or apparently to mess with us and cause inversion swab.
Or that.
But it goes to a good cause, and our goal is 200, which we are nearly there. And the top donator of the month is going to get a physical or digital copy of Black Chrome, the latest physical release by our Talsorian. So
Yeah. So if you want Black Chrome, help us get
check
there.
it out.
Anyway, okay, so you're walking in front of the building, and there's kind of like a glass door that you can easily see through to the front counter of Nail Me, and there's like a little sitting area that you can see too as well, and then the rows of salon chairs and the tables set up in this in the center of the room. That's what you immediately see. You're looking for some security cameras, so go ahead and give me a perception test for me.
18.
18 is pretty good. Let me get some people in here.
people.
Yeah, some salon goers.
Clientele.
So,
So nice to have the music, by the way.
No,
Yes.
I know.
Yes, it
I've
is.
been
great to
bobbing
be
the
back.
whole episode.
It's like, yeah, it's great. You do see, and you only see it from the base, but there is one camera kind of like in a stationary positioned in the corner, the left-hand corner of the salon, just kind of like viewing the entire salon from the inside.
Okay. As I walk by the camera, I'd like to see if it's a node or if it's a hardline camera.
Okay, go ahead and roll scanner.
$15.
15. There are 2 access points that you can, well, 3 access points that you come up with on your scanner utility. One of them is not that camera. However, you do notice there are a few very close range. Give me a second. About 32 meters away from your position, and on you have your goggles down, your shark goggles down.
I don't use the goggles, they're just for show.
Oh, right, because you have a Chiron. So in your little eye field of vision, you can see like a yellow marker that has the little 32M above it, just like in a video game.
Oh, nice. That's
It is
handy.
coming like directly as the crow flies on the other side of this building,
Yeah, so what
like
Well, I
crossing
kinda
through
picture-
it almost.
what I kind of picture is like I walked like this, then got to here, well, except for on the sidewalk,
Yeah, I get it.
and then felt that, scanned it, and then I still wanted to head up the building.
So you're walking, and you do notice the numbers are, descending as you go that way. There are 2 more, access pads. I guess I should explain that the closest one would have been in sight, 12 meters away, coming from the cash register.
Oh, okay.
And then there's another one that is a little closer as well, about 26 meters away. And then the furthest one is 32 meters away. But they're both closing as you get closer, walking down the street. And when you get about almost to the next alley, which you're slowly coming across as you continue down the street.
Oh, do you
Kind of see it.
do you want to put my marker on the screen and I could move myself around?
Sure.
Since
Though
we're
you
not
guys'
doing any
description
combat.
has been very good.
Yeah. So both nodes show up in the building that I can't see.
Yeah, you have not got any sort of visual indication yet. There is one about 6 meters away. That's where it's pointing, inside of the
Okay.
nail meat salon.
So that one I would assume is inside, but not verified yet.
Not verified yet. The other one
so-
is coming about 14 meters away.
So I will take a peek down the alley
Okay, you peek down the alley, and there is kind of like, you can see that. Oh my god, come on. This thing is not going well for me right now. The alley extends for a way inward to kind of like a inner courtyard kind of area between the bodega and the nail salon. There's a door at the end of the building. It looks like a big, thick, like security door with a keypad on it. You got an 18. You also spot there is a camera hanging above that door, looking directly down at that door.
Makes sense. Okay, and does that camera feel like the other node? I mean, does that directionally?
No. So from your Chiron, you can tell that it is coming from the keypad itself.
Oh, the keypad. All right, I'll head back to the car.
Okay. Where's my marker still?
So when that one said, you said it was 6 meters from the outside of the building to the inside? On the one that was
Inside.
inside.
Yeah.
Is that pinging? It's not pinging.
What's the question?
When I was outside the building, running north towards that alley, you said it was about 6 meters in the building,
Yeah.
I believe. Okay. So all right, so I can reach and get in the net architecture checkers, but I don't know how much cover I'm gonna get. There's a back door with a security camera. Pointed directly down. So it's definitely just watching the back door. The keypad there is a node. So I might be able to hack it or directly, break it. But we don't really need that. I need to get inside and get data. What I'm worried about is actually doing that stealthily. There's a lot of people still walking around.
Yeah, that's fair. Maybe we could try to have Wraith do that distraction. Isn't that part of the plan?
Yeah, but that was part of the plan for when we're doing the actual mission. I don't think somebody doing the distraction twice is a good idea. Maybe because
You might be right there.
you don't want to hit the same place twice unless you have to. In my opinion.
What kind of info do you need from this node?
Moxie wants delivery info. So I mean, we might be able to stake it out and figure it out, but it would be easier if we could get a file that says, or maybe gives us insight on how to do that. I'm just worried that I need cover. I need if I go in and then I get hurt or something, people are going to start noticing me jerking around or something.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I can cover for you or something.
That's what I was gonna ask is how, because like I can, let me show you.
How?
Well, I'll show you where the place I would need to be.
Do you want me to get out of the car? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Do you have a mask?
I gave her
Check
mine.
my character sheet.
I stated that I gave her mine.
Oh, you did?
You did?
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
Also, her
yeah.
mask is in the car, so that you have. The
Oh
car, you
yeah,
have her
it was
mask.
in the car. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she has her own mask in this car. I forgot. She
She
opens
has
the
two masks
she
now.
leans over, opens the glove box, and puts on her mask. The two of you get out and start making your way down the street, getting back to that position, kind of before the alley. And then, what would you like to say?
So I'm gonna show her like I can get it here, but it's the front. And I don't want to do that.
Yeah, man.
So I have to stand right here to access it, and I'm gonna walk her up to the side of the building.
What about the one in the alley?
Maybe we could try that, and then just not be in the camera's range. If you watch if you watch in the alleys, yeah. Is there anybody down the alley when I went down there?
Not at that moment. There's a few like trash containers in the alley, and it smells like piss and shit. But
What?
if you've ever been in a city
This
alley,
is not the cleanest alley.
not pleasant generally.
I actually have not really, but yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we try that. Probably be easier. At least it gives us some cover.
You want to do that now?
What time of day is it?
After drinks and picking up the car, it's probably closing in on like 7. So quite late.
Did
But
you just say
here-
7 at night is quite late?
Quite late compared to for your day, I suppose.
No, I mean, if it's 7 p.m., that's why I would say I'd probably come back after they close.
Quite late for like business hours is what I mean.
Yeah. Probably come back around 10.
Although Night City probably stays up pretty late.
I'm going to check the hours that they have listed.
Yeah. Probably looking at about 8 p.m. is when this place would close.
So probably, yeah, around 10, 11.
Okay.
How long did it take to get here?
From New Westbrook?
Yeah.
Oh, a good 50 minutes or so.
Why don't we go to the Star Mall and get food?
Are you sure? That's kind of like in a bad
That far
section
away?
of town. And
Oh.
yeah, it's quite far south.
Oh, there's a bodega here. We could just...
We could go to the marina and see what's there.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Or maybe there's some cool tech shops over here.
Maybe.
I'm going to look at my Ziggurat City database.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a library search.
Do I get the +2 for it being on my...
Agent? Sure do.
Yeah. I have a 15, but I got an 18 total. So,
Nice. You rolled a 3. Yeah, I mean, what are you looking for specifically?
oh, like anything, like she said the marina, but I was going to see if there's anything cool tech-wise over here, like a fancy tech shop or cyber tech, art shop.
Sure.
stuff we don't normally have over in the node, basically.
Sure.
Because this is a more fancy area, isn't it?
Yeah. The marina is pretty well maintained, and I think the section of town isn't too poorly off, although it is quite close to the destruction of the city center.
We've got that sweet cell phone store. We're not poorly off. We got what we need.
Yeah, Mr. Chip. It's so cool.
That's where all the kids hang out.
Let's see. So as you're walking down the street, kind of like behind this bodega, well, just north of it, there is a reputable supplier of security-coded work fashions to large and small corps. Here, it is called Servo Spiff. Just business suits and that kind of thing. Looks quite nice. It's a big department store, taking up the entire back half of this city block.
Oh, okay.
Walking in from that, across the street from where you're at is a Metacross preservation. It's a body bank, basically, where unnamed corpses are sent. Then there's the DMV is you pass by that. Did you want to go there?
Oh, yes, I can get my license. Because I'm not a registered citizen here.
And you do have a permanent address now.
Yeah. I just have to get some mail.
As you're heading northwards towards the marina, across the street, that's where a lot of the buildings, kind of like the more shopping sort of area is. There's some corporate offices, Acme Distributors, which is a legitimate business dealing in like goods transfer. Lots of stuff in that place. It's kind of like a mega bodega, if you will. There's a Mustang Arms kind of headquarters and warehouse in there with a little shopping center on the bottom floor.
I'm going to definitely suggest going into the warehouse that you said earlier.
Sorry, could you speak up?
The warehouse that you were talking about earlier, I missed the name.
Acme.
Acme?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that the one?
Yeah, that one. I'm going to mention that.
Yeah,
Checkers.
the
Hey,
super
Checkers.
the super bodega.
How would you like to check out the super bodega? It's right here.
Yeah, let's go.
I might have some parts and stuff.
That's true. Let's go shop.
Yeah.
So you walk into Acme Distributors. Yeah, it's kind of like a pawn store, a very large pawn store,
Nice.
with, all sorts of goods from, camping equipment is highly valued in this day and age. So there's a big section of that, just odds and end, random electronics dating back to like well before the 2020s that is so old that you're not sure if it really even works anymore. If the data format it keeps is still capable of keeping any data. Like you see,
Oh my gosh, a PlayStation 5.
You see like a Walkman or something. Yeah.
Apple II.
Apple II.
PlayStation 5. Yeah, that's fair. There's all sorts of musical equipment, kind of guitars like lining the back walls, as well as some firearms kept in a glass case at the counter. Yeah.
Would you say they have everything from toasters to hand grenades?
Sure. Yeah. To giant, like, what am I trying to say? Giant Y-shaped slingshots with a just big pouch on the back.
Do they have rockets, like big ones?
Yeah, rocket shoes, actually.
Oh, sweet.
No, just kidding.
No, it's canon now.
No.
They might have some in a display case because it's a big giant joke. All right, I want to come back here when I actually have money. I don't know if you need anything.
I was just coming here to spend time.
Yeah, you want to look? I'm gonna go check out the music.
Okay.
Do you still want to hit the marina still too?
Sure, we can just walk along it.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna kill time now. I
You guys
can't
kill
really
time.
afford to
You
spend money.
spend some time shopping. You find, most of the equipment is well worn and used, and without a lot of time spent refurbishing it. It's mostly just like come in, sell it, and then they resell it.
Gotcha.
There is there's a drum set, some amplifiers, a selection of guitars, ranging from really terrible to one that's decently okay.
Nice.
And yeah, you spend your time kind of playing around on the different instruments. None really kind of like overly
Catch my eye.
excite you. But it's all right. And then you head to the marina, where it's a really well preserved marina. Boardwalk is fresh wood and
Nice.
looks quite nice. There's a few different kiosks that sell, hot dogs, hamburgers. There's an ice cream one, although nobody's going to that one right now.
Is there skee ball?
I would say that all of the food is pretty locked up anyway. There's a guy out there in case somebody like decides they want to eat in the inversion smog. But for the most part, it's just shop vendors standing and dealing with something on their phone.
Oh, okay. It's not as exciting in the smog.
No, that's true. Yeah, with the smog, even the view of the Del Coronado is kind of like in this hazy green shadow, which doesn't make it very good view
Right.
at all. At a certain point, though, you guys need to change the filter on your mask.
Oh, okay.
They do sell filters on the marina. Double check how price that is. I'll just say
I'm sure Acne does too.
yeah, yeah. Used filters.
They could be perfectly good. You don't know.
I don't know. You're right. Yeah, we'll say 5 eddies apiece for new filters.
Well, you can't afford to not have them, so.
Yeah, so you take that out, replace it, and then it's about 10 o'clock. In this time skip, I'm going to switch over to see if Moxie or Wraith want to do anything.
Sure.
Would you like... I'm sorry. That is a question. Would you like to do anything?
Yeah, what is Wraith up to?
I need to know.
After I left the bar, I went home. I picked up a little bit. That's about it. I'm sitting on the couch, reading.
Okay. I'm assuming it does not take Mox and Cammy very long to unpack the apartment because they don't have a lot of shit.
A lot, yeah.
No.
Maybe a few hours.
Can she research to see if there's a new Watson City manager?
Sure. Go ahead and do a library search.
$18.
18?
Mhm.
18's pretty good. As you are browsing, you say that Timothy Bridgefort has been declared this new city manager of Watson. There's a small clip of him, congratulating himself, but, not in such a self-grandiose way, but saying thank you to everybody for this promotion, even though it's not an elected position. It is a merit-based position that is decided by a council. But he is grateful for the position and promises good things for the city of Watson, from cleaning up the streets, maintaining their police force, making sure those people are respected and cherished. And just like a bunch of hollow politician things.
Yeah. Cool. And then she would like to look up the Jackal's Lantern page to
Sure.
see if it's still business as usual or if it's been closed these past few weeks.
No, it is still operating.
Okay.
They're open tonight. They have a live band playing tonight.
Oh, there you go.
Swear to God, if you go there.
I know what you're talking about. Okay. And then as it gets closer to much later in the evening, closer to 10, and she's had some time to think, and during this time she keeps going back to Wraith's letter over and over and trying to figure this out.
Okay.
And eventually something clicks, and she's going to shoot Wraith a text and ask him if he can come over to talk.
Your agent chirps, says, "There's a message waiting from Moxie."
Read message.
Hey brother, are you able to come by the apartment? I have something I need to tell you.
Hey, brother, can you please come by the apartment? I have something to tell you.
I'm gonna go put on some clothes, different clothes, and then head over there and
Okay.
knock on the door.
She would have
Pretty
asked
hard.
Cammy to I'm gonna invite Wraith over and there's something I need to talk to you both about.
Me?
Just so.
What did I do?
No, nothing.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Being paranoid Moxie, she'll look through the peephole before opening the door, see that's Wraith, and then open and step aside to let him through.
Okay.
Come in.
Hey, how's it going, buddy? I enter and sit down on a box.
Lawn chair.
Do you have
We have lawn chairs.
furniture? Okay, yeah.
No couches, but we got chairs.
I sit on one of the lawn chairs.
Cammy's in the other one. She's kind of playing around on her laptop, smoking a cigarette in the apartment.
It's the dark feature.
We do what we want.
She has like a lap tray. I'm sorry, her laptop like right before. She's like leaning so far back that her belly is on the back of like the seat of the chair, and she has the ashtray on her belly and the laptop on her lap. Kind of just casually browsing through something.
I need to talk to you too.
Sure, what's up?
And if she can sit like either on a coffee table or bring a chair over so you two are like kind of side by side and she's facing both of you, she would.
Sure.
Oh, can't remember how much furniture we got right now.
I don't think you have another chair, unfortunately. Let me think about that.
You have a coffee table.
No, we do, because we had two at the card table and there was definitely one out on the balcony.
You definitely do.
So I
There's
feel like
two
we
at
have
the
at
card
least
table,
three.
two on the balcony, so you have 4 chairs.
All right.
Though they
4
are
chairs,
of
guys.
like completely different styles. Like the ones on the card table are like, dining room chairs.
Yeah.
And the 2 outside are just like shitty lawn
Are they-
chairs. And that's the one
Oh,
she
the
prefers.
Adirondack.
Amazing. A little mismatched apartment. But yeah, so she'll pull up a third chair to sit across from both of you. Does Cammy sit up at all or close her laptop?
Yeah, she will close her laptop, throw it under the not throw it, but put it under the chair, and then sit up, moving the ashtray to hold loosely in one hand while she like taps out the cigarette and takes a drag. They can do this now.
Cammy gave me your letter. Right. And I want you to know. Colt asked me if you're trying to sabotage this. I told you that. And I gave her my word that you weren't. If you decide to continue this route, I'm also going to be zeroed. If something happens.
That's why I didn't do it.
You're also coming on this mission now. And I'm not certain of your intention, so I'm just saying, if that's it, that is putting my life at risk.
Oh no. When I couldn't save you from having to go on the mission, now I'm going to save you by going on it myself.
Which is what I want to talk to you two about.
Alright.
I know what it's like to lose everyone you've ever loved in the blink of an eye. I lost my entire family in a moment. And I was alone. And that pain hurts, and it doesn't go away. The only family I have left is you two and Ponce. Family, for me, growing up, means you do whatever it takes for that person. If you two are on that mission, I'm not going to run or Delta until you're safe. Now, if you can run, I will run with you. Because, Kami, I know why you won't leave me behind. And Wraith, I know why you don't want to lose me. All I can do is give you my word on this. I will do whatever it takes to survive and come home. But in order to do that, I need to know you two are safe. Yeah?
Wraith nods his head. I understand what you're saying. I feel like I can still come and be safe.
I feel like you, as the person who ran out of a clinic while still injured into a deadly club without a plan,
It had a plan.
you did not.
It wasn't a well-developed plan, but
No.
I had a
It was
plan.
an impulsive plan and you didn't tell anybody. From what I understand.
I don't know. I understand why you want to be there.
I do too.
I can't trust that you'll leave, and I don't want to watch you die.
I've been thinking
And I'm-
about that.
Asking you not to make me watch you die.
I have an idea. What if
I turned towards her.
Wraith gets like a chair like Pons's? It's way more mobile. Look, don't look at me like that. It's really mobile and has some options potentially that you can install in it. Maybe checkers or deeps or somebody can set it up with something cool. I don't know. It's not a lot of
pricey, too,
notice,
though.
but I bet Rex can get something in.
I can't lean on Rex for this.
I can lean on Rex.
Yeah, one of us can do it.
I
Give-
don't
give
mind
me
you
more
being there. I
mobility.
don't mind you being lookout, but I need to know you're going to actually leave.
Look,
if
you
shit
can't
goes bad.
Delta the way you are. This is the best plan, as far as that goes. And if you're gonna
that's
be
what
there,
it takes, then yeah.
yeah, if you're gonna be there, you're gonna do it like on our term. And I say, get a fucking chair.
I mean, I'm
First of
fine with
all-
him sitting in a car with a nomad in the driver's seat.
Then we're sacrificing 2 people.
I mean, if he's just
Or-
gonna look out, they can look out.
Just sitting on my motorcycle, playing lookout by myself. I would have to find
Where
the
did you-
motorcycle first. I'm sure it's around.
Where's your motorcycle? Where's the last place you had it?
I left it at the Jackal's Lantern. But I'm sure one of my fans will be able to track it down or something. I'm not worried about it. It's only been a month.
It's definitely going.
Yeah.
I'm well loved.
Here in
Sure.
this area. Yes, we love you
And Watson,
very much.
so.
Mhm.
The Glen in an area that you know.
Yeah, he
not
was
so
kind of the
much.
rocker boy there, right?
Yeah, he was.
Now,
Horrible
how'd that
news,
work
though.
out for him?
If word gets around that you're the one who zeroed him, and that's your motorcycle, yeah, probably on fire. If it gets
Fair.
around, I don't know if that's what happened.
I can
It
get a
will.
bicycle. It really doesn't matter.
You can't. How are you going to pedal?
You can't pedal a fucking
Bicycle.
bicycle.
I can pedal. Have you seen me pedal a bicycle? I'm great at pedaling a bicycle.
I
Sure,
haven't.
when you're not. And she
It's-
just like waves at him.
Lower spinal issues. It's not feet issues.
See, this
you
is
know
why
that
I
like
worry
it
about
requires
bringing you.
that part to fucking move the bike, right?
This is why I
It'll
worry
be
about
fine.
bringing you on the mission.
Yeah, you argue with everything. This
I
is a
came over here
good plan.
to see my friends who invited me over, and now I've got 2 moms who are yelling at me.
It's better that you have 2 moms than 0 moms, because
That is
I
kind
know.
of the number of moms I usually have.
I had 2 moms. Sorta. One was really shitty.
Sorry to hear that.
It's cool.
All right,
The
we'll
other one
look
was
into the
pretty-
chair thing.
I'm trying to say that the other one was pretty unaffectionate. So,
You didn't even
Sure,
have
sure.
one good mom?
not really.
I'll be your mom if you need one.
Thanks.
I can just
No
be
problem.
your sister. Sorry.
You know I'm giving you a hard time out of love, right, Cammy?
Mm-hmm. Me too. That's why I think you should just get, like, I don't know, if you have, like, some sort of pride thing, but it's time to, like, toss that. Pons gets around in a chair and he's fucking awesome.
How often do you see him outside of the clinic?
Pretty much never, but I don't think that's because of his cyber chair.
I don't think so either. I don't think that makes him any less of a person, and I don't think it'll make me any
I didn't
less
say
of a
that,
person.
but I'm just saying.
What I'm saying is that it is very expensive.
Is it? I don't even know.
Well,
Lucy will pull out her agent. She's just gonna text Rex.
Okay. How much is the cyber chair?
Out of curiosity, how much would it be to rent a spider chair?
Rent?
Yeah. Well, theory, he doesn't need it permanently.
That's true.
Rent to buy if it gets broke.
lease.
Yeah, lease.
He texts back, he says, depends. You looking for something like what Pons got, or are you just looking for a basic chair?
Like something Pons has.
Pons is a premium chair. That thing will cost you a G. Easy. But, I mean, you can get a really good cyber chair for like $100.
With the same mobility?
Let me check my notes here.
Just
Like,
imagine
how
this
many-
has like this catalog in that back room that he has to flip through.
Yeah.
How many meters per round would you say it can move?
Yeah,
How many meters in 3
3
seconds?
seconds.
I would say
the
the
chair
pilot of the Mercurius would effectively have a move of 5.
Huh.
Say if this
And
was
that's-
some sort of tabletop or role-playing game.
That's the 181.
It's 181.
You can rent a cyber chair, won't be as fancy as the Pons is for 100 eddies.
All right, well, we'll get that done. I have some errands to do tomorrow anyway, and you guys said you didn't really need me on your next step. So I will be sure to get it done tomorrow.
Look, I think... I don't know if you want me to say this, Monksy, but, like... I think if you're gonna come, you need to, like... make amends with the bridges you've tried to burn. And just be part of it, because the nomads aren't gonna just, like, be okay with you being there.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to tell them I was part of the plan.
Moxie was just saying that one of the nomads is gonna watch you. And if that's gonna happen, then you have to do that.
Well, with the Chem, maybe not. But, I mean, you're still coming with us and you're going to be there, so...
I'm not gonna try to pull the wool over their eyes. I don't think that's a
No.
good business practice.
No.
First of all, we're in a business of deception. Secondly,
Are we?
No, you are.
I'm not.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's probably accurate. I'm not trying to pull the wool over anyone's eyes. I am not doing the job. I am helping some friends.
If you're there, you're doing the job.
Exactly.
Look, if I get on the phone with Colt Murphy one more time, I'm sure this will end poorly.
How about you take the night to think about it? Because if you're going to be there, you're going to have to make amends with your nomads. If Colt likes me, I can be there to help talk things through between you two. But you're going to have to go into that conversation to make amends.
We'll talk about it tomorrow.
All right. So do you want me to text Rex back and get the chat, or do you want to make that decision tomorrow?
No, I'm getting the chair. Either way.
Okay. She will text Rex and ask for the 100 eddy the courier chair.
Text back. You got it. Come pick it up tomorrow.
Wraith will. He'll have it tomorrow. What time you want to swing by?
I'm gonna go pick it up from him.
Yeah, maybe
If you're
that's
going
not
on
such a
this
good
job?
idea.
Well, if he's going on this job, he's gonna have to make amends with Rex too.
I think we're as amended as we're gonna be on that one.
Pick it up in the morning. Oh no, wait, he sleeps in, doesn't he?
Rex?
Yeah.
I don't know. You don't really know his schedule. He's usually out at night, though.
She'll text back, she'll pick it up in the morning. She doesn't give a time.
Okay. He just sends a thumbs up back.
I'll grab it in the morning.
Alright. Well, if there's nothing else I'm in trouble for,
You're
getting
not
back to
in
reading
trouble.
the book.
Guys, you weren't in trouble. It was important for me to tell you that I plan to come back. And I need you to trust that. But I can't do that if you're still in danger. Yeah?
Yeah. Don't worry about me.
I worry about you.
I will make sure me
most.
leaving is the first step before anything goes down.
Can you shoot a sniper rifle?
Can you shoot a sniper
Can
rifle
I?
well?
Oh, then no. No, I cannot.
I was thinking it might not be a bad idea to get one, but if you can't shoot one, there's no point.
What's that? Is that
Shoulder arms.
shoulder? I can shoot one.
Confidence building.
Well, I'm sure I can shoot one as well as Rex does, if that says anything, but
I knew that was coming.
Rex is a good sniper when he's at the right distance for the rifle.
Which he should be for this. If we plan
yeah,
it.
no, I measured out his distance before I set a location for him.
Wise.
Moxie presses her lips together, laughing, because she's like, yeah, that's fair.
As an olive branch to Colt, do you want to show her what I have as on my plans to get her opinion on it?
I would like to look over them first.
Of course.
I'd like us all to discuss them first. And then I
before
figure
we
we'll
present
go
them
talk
to her.
to Colt. And we really should do that once we know if we've got the second key. Because if we don't have it, it's going to change everything.
Plans change dramatically.
Yeah, and you guys don't need me for the second key thing, you said, right?
That's Checkers
don't
and
know.
Deep's plan. I don't know.
Okay, well, when is that going down? A couple of days from now?
Tuesday, yeah.
Okay, I'll be back by then.
What do you mean back?
What do you mean back?
then?
I have errands to do tomorrow. I'm a busy man.
Yeah, but back implies that you're like leaving town.
No. You know we live in a big city, right?
Yeah. And it's it's gonna take you 2 days to cross the city? Is that what
It
I'm
might go all the way down
mean, if he's
south
fucking
and then stay with a friend.
You're right, if he's walking.
But
Well,
if
he
I'm
wouldn't cross the
walking, it
whole
would take me
city.
that long to get over to like New Westbrook.
I mean, do your thing. I don't.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing anything stupid. You're good.
I'm not your
Just
real mom.
be careful.
Hey. Yes, you are.
She just puts
Oh,
her
good
head-
luck with that one. She taps Gimmy's knee.
I'd make a very terrible mom.
I
No, you
don't
wouldn't.
think so. I give her a hug.
She holds you back. She squeezes a little tighter than. Actually, roll up human perception.
I would love to do that.
Do you have that skill?
I spend all my luck. I don't do that. That would be real dumb.
Well,
I mean, you've spent it on stupider things.
I rolled a 10,
nice.
Nice.
followed by 5. So 15 plus 6, 21.
Oh, that's pretty good. She squeezes very tightly, and there's definitely something you notice, like almost a tremble in her face, in her body when you embrace, and she works hard to quickly, after that like brief moment of weakness, to straighten up and smile. But you can tell the smile is very fake.
I put a lot of love into the hug. Like, I want her to feel comforted by the hug.
We've done this before with a check. I just can't remember what skill I used. I think it was...
I reverse hugged last session.
It was like a conversation test, but this isn't really a conversation. I'm trying to think of what would be a good... Just do an empathy test.
Okay. This is going to go real poorly.
Good
Can I
luck.
spend all my luck on this?
You may if you'd like. It'll lower
My
the
current
number.
empathy or my max empathy?
Your current empathy.
Yeah, good luck,
You have to
dude.
get a 1. You have to get a 1.
I would have to get a 1
Yep.
to beat this.
Being cyber psycho.
This die always gives me a 10.
Use a different dice.
I won't use this one.
You use a different die. Yeah, I still failed it.
You try to offer that kind of consolation. However, you get the feeling that you feel like you're a robot in your smile. Like it is a very mechanical return smile. The hug is maybe not as tight as you meant it, or perhaps too tight. But you do find yourself struggling with connecting with her on a human level. Flashes of what you were put through come through your mind. And you feel like a phantom ghost throat. And when you make the movements with your mouth, to smile, you are very cognizant of that robotic part of you. Doesn't seem to be playing along with what you're trying. Almost like you're wearing a mask.
I hug her for just a little bit too long. And then I go, all right, I need to get back to my book. But thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Take care. And Moxie will kiss you on the cheek.
I
And
hug her as well, but it doesn't feel warm. All right, see you
she'll
guys.
walk you out. Yeah. Close the door behind you.
Okay. Cool. I think this would be a great time to take our break.
Good call.
So we will go on a brief 10-minute break, folks. We'll see you back after the break.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Stick around, please. see
We'll
you
be
then.
right back. 'Cause we-
All right, and we are back, everybody. Thanks for sticking around. Hello. Okay, let's jump right back into it. Deeps and Checkers, what are you doing?
We're gonna execute Plan Zeta Alpha.
Okay, so you head into the alleyway and kind of wait for an opportune time. You know, people are still walking by the mouth down the way, but you're not sure any like particularly care. I mean, people are usually so involved with the hustle and bustle. There's no obvious security guard around, so I'll let you make that decision.
Yeah, I pretty much will, like, so with my cyber eyes and cyberware, I don't have to put my goggles down. I don't that. I just lean against the wall and dive in, because it doesn't. The reason I still wear the goggles is because it doesn't look like I'm in augmented reality
If you don't
pay attention.
Makes sense. So you jump over to the the net architecture and use your first net action to hack in to the keypad, and cyberspace erupts around you or overlays around you in meat space, in that kind of red mesh wiring, and you zoom in to the first node in the lobby, where you're greeted by a password.
What? Why does everybody always have a password first?
I don't know, man.
I want us to jump into a node that, like, nope, no password. Just the control right here.
But it's like death. Like, there's past that, it's all death.
Whoever built this network did a terrible job.
Yes. Oh my god, yes.
All right. Oh yeah, I need to switch this over. There we go.
Yay!
What programs are you coming with?
All right, so I would like to use Pathfinder first.
Okay, just straight off, not boosting up any software?
No, I mean, well, I guess I could activate. Yeah, Dragon.
Okay, so you're booting up Dragon.
Yeah.
You need a target to, or unless you're laying it here in wait.
Yeah, that's why I think I'll just do Pathfinder first. Actually.
Okay, go ahead and roll your Pathfinder.
9 plus 6, 15.
15. Wow. Yeah. So your shark, between its little shark hands, fin, things, flippers. I don't know.
Fins?
Fins, I think. Wow. Why don't I know this?
It's
Anyway.
dorsal fins.
No, the dorsal fin is the
No,
back
dorsal's in the back. You're right. It'd be. Let me look up shark anatomy.
You gotta know now.
Flippers.
Yeah.
Flippers, I think. Anyway. Your little,
The anterior
your little
fin.
flipper hands
Thank you.
come together, drawing up a little pirate's map. And you see a little dotted line cross through the net architecture. This one actually is just a straight line. Very simple to follow. And down the road, it reveals 2 Raven black ice, a control node, and the last piece at the end is a small file icon.
Then I would like to use backdoor.
Okay. All right, go ahead. This would be your second net action. Go ahead and backdoor it.
10.
10?
Yep.
All right. Your hammerhead shark goes ahead and just plows right into the password gate and shatters it, slowly cracking outwards, and then eventually it disintegrates into a pile of red mist.
Cool.
That's the end of your net actions. I believe. Do you only have 3?
I think I only have. I should have. Yeah, it's just 3.
Yeah. So your turn's over, and nothing happens in that moment.
Yeah.
You're used to imp zapping your balls off.
Yeah. No, seriously. Like I'm like, why aren't I getting attacked? All right.
Okay.
I would like to send my dragon after the ravens.
You'll need to encounter them. You have to go there.
Okay, so I will go there then.
All right. So let's get an encounter rolled.
Okay.
It is their speed versus your speed.
Right.
Nice.
Plus 5 is 15, plus interface is 21.
Okay, so 21. The first little raven with the lance under its wing comes swooping down at you. You're easily able to swoosh underneath its lance as it comes by, gliding right along your body, just above your body, whoosh, moving past. The second one comes flying down at you. Go ahead and roll it.
Nine, 15.
And you're easily able to evade that one as well. It crosses down and you just dive below, coming back up. And it's your turn.
All right. I need to activate dragon now, I believe.
Yeah.
So we'll do that.
Which raven would you like to? Just one of them, I guess. It doesn't.
They're the same, so yeah.
Okay, so your dragon comes out.
Can we get a Dragonair card to put right there?
Well, I
Yes,
should say
please.
it is, so everybody knows, it is actually a giant kraken
Oh yeah.
and not a dragon to be the theme. So the tent is just a huge.
piece of software, though.
Is it already?
Yeah, Kraken is.
This is just skin to look like.
Oh shoot! Then I think I said no. That was the giant. That was the tentacles. Dragon is the megalodon.
That's
Megalodon.
it.
Giant shark.
Giant shark. There you go. All right, so the megalodon, you open your mouth and the megalodon in like kind of a genie-esque fashion kind of like wisps out of your mouth and forms into the more giant shark and comes chomping down on one of the ravens. Go ahead and roll its attack versus
Damage.
this thing's defense.
Okay. 19.
Wait, 19 to
Oh, wait.
hit?
I thought you said damage. Sorry.
No. To hit.
14.
I do want to spend a quick moment to remind you that the dragon will destroy this if it kills it.
So that means they would know somebody was there.
For sure. They might not know what you've done if you clean up your trail, but they will know somebody came in. Since you haven't rolled yet, I'm kind of letting you think about this.
No, I gotta play. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna destroy it.
Okay, go ahead.
Let it burn.
Yeah, runner's kid. Go, go, go.
I borrow 5d6.
I would love to give you 5d6.
Oh, wait, you gotta roll to hit. Stop rolling damage.
Well, I got that 8. I got the 14.
Oh, you got a 14. Okay. Yeah, boy,
Yeah,
you do.
that's why I thought you meant
Where'd
that
you
you.
want?
I thought that's why you were warning me that if I rolled damage, it's.
No,
What do you
I
want the
thought you
bullet
had
dice?
it rolled the
No, I had already rolled. It was a 14.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Would you prefer the bullet dice?
No, that's okay. Thank you.
Look at that fancy magazine.
Oh
container.
gosh. 2 6s, 2 5s, and 3. So 25. Yep.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, your shark or your megalodon comes, spinning out of your mouth and just chomps down and completely eats the raven, and just like a poof of feathers comes slowly floating down, and the thing is completely destroyed. That's one net action.
Okay. I would like to do the same thing for the next one.
You may not. The dragon only gets one turn.
Dang it. I'm going to zap it.
Okay. It technically acts on its own initiative as well.
Oh, does it?
This should have been a speed test in retrospect, but that's fine.
Okay. I'll remember that for the future.
It's fine.
In the future.
I would like to. Yeah, I think it's
I can't do that when I bob like that. I shake not only my camera, but Hades' camera as well.
Damn
All right.
cameras.
I need shock absorbers on my camera.
Yep. Zap it is. So
All right.
$13.
All right. So as the thing's trying to float away, it does a small hovering swoop to get to turn around to come back at you, and you just easily track where it's going and shoot a lightning bolt from the laser beam on your hammer head.
Laser beam! Sharks with freaking laser beams on their heads.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
For 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay. Yeah, the laser beam clips one of its wings, and it kind of spirals as it's trying to regain control of itself, and it does eventually, like, kind of like after dropping a little bit, like level out and start flying back around, but you can tell you've singed the hairs of the raven. It is now the dragon's turn, would be the topmost one, so it can roll its attack versus this thing's defense.
Okay.
Did we get some sort of notification? I missed it.
It was a resub.
Oh, well, thank you for the resub, Chinzio.
Oh, thank you. I'd like to spend. I think I want to spend luck to try to get for hiding myself.
Oh, I'm sorry. You used one zap and
Yeah,
the
so
activation. You have
yeah.
one turn yourself. It is not the dragon's turn. You have one more interface or net action left.
Right.
You can zap again with it if you'd like, or
I know,
do something else.
It's just the zaps are kind of dumb because I can't do enough damage to it to kill it myself.
I know that feeling.
And the dragon,
You know-
is certainly going to kill it, so you're kind of wasting your time, in my opinion.
Yeah, I was like, I could slide by it. I could cloak.
Or you could just move.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna move.
I mean, sorry, whatever you want to do.
Things.
No,
I'm going to stop offering my feedback.
no, it's okay. I still don't feel like I have the fully net running thing completely down.
I kind of
So,
figured that's why I'm kind of like offering you some assistance.
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, let's
I don't know why your shark isn't showing up.
oh yeah.
Here we go.
So I can just move to the next level.
Yeah, you could
If I wanted to.
on your own free will, and do whatever you want with your last net action, like take control of the
and-
node or go to the file and download it. Whatever you want.
And then let the dragon deal with the raven kind of thing.
Yep.
Or the
No, actually,
mega-
I apologize. Your dragon is not going to do anything. It has fulfilled its objective, and it is now not doing anything. In order to reset it, you have to deactivate the program and then reactivate it on your. That will require your next turn. My
Shoot,
apologies.
I would have known.
I
If
know.
I would have.
I know. That was my. I should have warned you ahead of time, but that's the way it is. So we'll have to just deal with it.
No, that's fine then. I will just.
Deactivate the dragon.
Yeah.
The dragon kind of like sucks back into your mouth like a vacuum vortex and is derezzed. The raven, however, has a turn and will now attack you. God, if I could roll better than a fucking 1.
Oh my god.
I have rolled at least 4 in this.
If you could do that.
I want to give you a hard time about this.
I got 8 total. So
Okay, so the program after you hit it taking your laser beam is kind of glitching, and you can just like blinking in and out, and like the pixels like all kind of like distort going in like different directions for a moment, like it turns into a missing no as it flies for a moment and then like comes back together, but it like there's like some sort of lag where it's just like behind you and you don't know what happened. It didn't hit you. You didn't feel it. But nothing has happened.
it was close.
Yeah. And it's circling back around for another go. It is now your turn again.
Then I will activate dragon.
Okay. So now we'll do this correctly. Do a speed test.
Okay.
Actually, give me 2 seconds. I need to do a rule lookup if you guys want to vamp for just a moment.
Yeah. Just a reminder, Night City Sofa is coming up in a couple weeks, and we are doing a Q&A for the cast and characters. So if you've a question for one of our Fancy Dance characters, or a cast member about, I don't know, the game, how they got into this, anything, let us know. Either use your channel points here on Twitch, hit us up in the Discord, there's a dedicated channel, or on one of our social medias, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I feel like I'm missing one.
So, I'm sorry.
TikTok?
Oh God, we don't check TikTok, please don't. We have one. Don't message
don't
that one
post
though.
this.
We will
So-
not find the question.
When I activate the Megalodon, it goes to the highest initiative, previously highest initiative, and goes before that.
Right. I think that because it's not waiting in... You haven't set it as a trap, so it shouldn't work like a trap. So yeah, you just activate the thing, tell it its objective, which is not to lay in wait for a Netrunner. You've sent it specifically at the Raven, so it will act on its initiative, which is not now. It is yours. So go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, then I will go grab the control node and see what that's all about.
So you're going to go zoom over to the next place. And you can either do like an ID to understand what it is or just attempt to take control of the control node.
Right.
Right
So-
now it's just kind of like a fuzzy like gear icon.
Right. So this is where I can activate the dragon, tell its objective, and then I can leave for a moment.
Yeah.
And that's okay for it to attack this next.
Yeah, and it's kind of like this weird kind of like UI element where even though you're descending into the elevator, both the Raven and Megalodon are the equidistant even though you're moving. Like they're just kind of fixed in place as you move along.
Right. Okay. So yeah, I will attempt to gain control of the node. That is a whole whopping 9.
9? Yeah, you easily chomp through whatever security measure was in place for the control node, getting access to it, and the gear like kind of like expands outwards into two like cameras that you can operate. One is kind of looking in, and you can see like your short sleeve in one camera that's facing an alleyway. And it's kind of like this disorienting thing where you're
It's got
just
one
like
of those
standing
wide
there.
lenses on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where you kind of like viewing yourself in the corner of its fisheye. And the second one is actually looking into the
Salon.
what am I trying to say? The salon. I apologize. There is a third one, which is looking into a small room with lockers in it, two closed doors on the opposite side of the wall. Yeah, there's some obvious lockers, and one of those doors, one looks like a common like plastic red door with a little window in it that you can kind of see the salon through. And then the other one is like a steel security door. And then followed by a row of lockers against that wall.
Okay, so it's the locker room that we were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anybody in the room?
Yeah, there's a woman there who's kind of like going through some shelves, or it appears as though she's looking through shelves or something. Kind of like there's a blind spot a little bit where she's standing, and you can just see the
Okay.
top of her head.
Is there audio or is it just video?
There's no audio.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. Anything
Yep.
else?
No.
Okay. That is 2 net actions, so you still have a third one.
I would like to copy the file onto my.
So you just zoom over, copy the file?
Yeah.
Okay. That is not a net action, so you still have 1.
And then I would like to start writing a virus.
Okay, what is the virus that you would like to write into the bottom floor?
I actually want to write it for the control node. Is that possible? Or do you always do it on the bottom?
You have to be on the bottom floor to write a virus, but it can affect anything in the net architecture.
Okay.
What would you like the virus to do?
So what I want it to do is I want it to cause the control node to loop during the time that we are there from.
So a time thing in the future.
Yeah, so it's gonna start at this point and then record.
Like a 5-minute window or something.
Yeah, and then it creates the I want it to be about 15 minutes.
Okay.
But it creates a loop. How much time do I want to give myself? Yeah, no, 15 minutes. No, 10? 15 minutes. We'll do 15 minutes. And then it shuts off and records normally for the rest. So it just affects when we're going to be there for that appointment.
Correct. Or I understand. What time precisely?
Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to figure out. Is I was trying to remember when the appointment was. I believe it was at 4. I'm going to have to make a concentration check.
Okay.
I'm going to spend luck at this, actually,
I approve of this.
because
Nice.
this needs to be exact.
Remember, your luck did replenish.
Good use of luck.
I'm going to spend 2 luck at this.
Okay.
You know, if I would take notes.
It would help.
If it helps you, I do take notes, and I don't remember the time of the appointment. I just know it's in the
Yeah.
afternoon.
But I could look it up. 19.
All right, that's pretty good.
It is good.
Give me one moment, because I also don't remember. And thank goodness.
Well, now I don't
do
feel
have notes.
as bad.
Honestly, I don't even
think
know
I
if we
do
had a
remember,
time.
but I just want to. I want to make sure that I'm saying it correctly. This is- It is 4 p.m. on Tuesday.
Okay. All right. So that is what I would like the virus to do. I don't
So
know
it
how many
exactly-
net actions.
Yeah, I'll tell you once I figure out exactly the whole scope of this virus. What I just want to make sure I understand this exactly the way you're saying it. At 4 p.m., you want it to loop for 15 minutes, or you want to record 15 minutes prior to 4 o'clock. Have that 15-minute period loop from 4 to 4:15, and then go normal.
Yes.
Understood. Okay. I will need you to roll. I think it is going to take you a considerable amount of net actions. You do have some time, though. I'm going to say 6 net actions in order to complete this virus. And after those 6 net actions, you'll need to roll a interface test to see what your result is, and we'll see how that goes from there. In the meantime, it is now your dragon's turn. And I think you had 1 net action left. So that's one of the, you have 5 more.
Well, fair.
What? It's the dragon's turn. What are you doing?
I'm going to attack with the dragon.
Okay, go ahead.
Ooh, that's not a great one. 8.
8? Okay.
Yeah.
So your megalodon jumps, or like it swoops down low and then comes up whoosh, with big, like a sort of Jaws type energy coming down to clamp down just as the raven swoops through the teeth and gets out the other side. It clamps just a split second too late and descends back like a beached whale, splashing nothing as it comes back down.
Oh, sorry. I misread. It's actually black ice attack plus 1d10, so I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, it has an attack
that.
stat.
Same as my thing, so that was perfect. It does not matter.
Okay. And the raven comes at you. So you, oh my god.
Is that another 1?
It's
Does
a
the
1
raven
followed
jam?
by a 10.
Oh!
Again,
the
the
raven
thing
jams.
can jam. Yeah, it jams. I'm going to say this net architecture is so shaky that the whole thing fritzes out and pixelates and just explodes into nothing, reforms, explodes again, reforms, and you don't need to worry about your roll. I don't care what the result is. This is terrible for this thing. And it just its next turn is going to be just like this repeat, like trying the whole OS is like having a fucking meltdown right now.
So is this like the what's that gun thing called? Gunmart. Is this like the Gunmart of architectures?
Yeah, whoever designed it is not very good, and it is having a lot of technical issues. In fact, you're even like having a hard time during this whole thing, and I will say it's going to take you an additional net action to get yours done because of how fucking slow it's moving.
All right, fair enough. Netscape. Oh my gosh.
It is your turn. You spend 3 net actions doing your thing.
Yeah.
So you're still writing it when it is your dragons up again.
Okay.
I'm going to say this is going to be hard for it to hit because of the lag and interference it's dealing with. I'm going to give you a -2 penalty to this.
That's fair. I mean, especially with it being a program, it couldn't even think like.
You rolling a 1 followed by a 10 is now a detriment.
Right?
Yep. To everybody.
13.
13. I rolled a 1 and then a 5. So
Part of me wants
Mark
to
it
say
up on the
please
board.
use this dice during the bullet
-2.
mission, and part of me is like, this is just, that's when it'll roll good.
So sorry, 11.
you hit. You managed to hit your program. Like adjusts for this sort of weird interference automatically on the fly, and just like waits for it to like is flying by, deforms into like jagged edges, and like its wing is on its head and its tail is poking out of its side, and then it comes back together, and that's when your Megalodon clamps down on it. Go ahead and do damage, although I don't think you can not get, well, it's possible, but it's
If I got all ones,
it's unlikely, but go ahead.
I did not get all ones. I got, let's see, 8, 13, 19, 21, 22.
Yeah, the thing, after being clamped down, you don't know if it actually de-rezzed or not. Like, personally, you don't know. Because, like, when it comes back down and reopens its mouth, it's just not there. However,
I'm kind of afraid of being
meta,
in this
you know,
architecture now.
this thing got fucking destroyed. Anyway, and your Megalodon after that just kind of sits.
Yeah.
3 net actions go by. It's your dragon's turn again. I assume you spent your 3 net actions programming your virus still.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on. Give me a second. I'm thinking.
No, it's all good.
No. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Your dragon just kind of sits and waiting, and then you come back after that, and now you can roll your interface to see if you
I have to sit
this.
there and wait again. What was the DV you decided on? 12?
I'm not going to tell you.
Oh, okay. 15.
15. It seems like you've left the virus. You have coded it up and sent it out into the system. You can see it absorbs into the bottom floor. The code that you've created and on the fly and left behind has kind of absorbed into the net, and you can see like a brief glow of the mesh wire. It starts in a base and then kind of like pools outward along the wires.
Cool.
And then become normal again. That is one. Actually, it's the beginning of your turn, and you still have 3 net actions. So what would you like to do?
I would like to cloak.
Good call. Go ahead and roll a cloak.
I'd like to use my last 2 luck on this.
Nice.
Okay.
$10.
Woo!
Nice.
6. 16 plus 2 is 18. Plus 6 is 24.
It's a pretty good
Alrighty,
cloak.
pretty good
Yeah.
cloak. Yeah, you go through the admin logs of this net architecture looking for your entries, and just kind of like erasing entry after entry after entry, and then you think you've got it all.
And jack out.
And jack out. That's your last action, and there's no more ravens left, so nothing else to happen. You are out. And you're back on the street, looking around. Checkers doesn't seem like she's had to do much. She's just kind of like looking out in the entryway. And you come to onto the street. What are you doing?
Roll.
She nods. And then the two of you make your way on down the street. Do you cross in front of the Naomi?
No, I'm going to walk around the other way this
Walk
time.
around the other way. It's quite a long walk. This is kind of like a sort of more trapezoid shaped city block. And so the other way is quite a long walk, but I don't know, it takes you 15 minutes or so and you get around back to your car.
Is that kind of like the Nook? There's that triangle thing.
Yeah.
Nook doesn't have a triangle as far as I
Thought it did.
remember.
I imagined
It's
it.
got that back alley area, though. I think that's
I
what it's
think
referring
that's
to.
what
that
I'm
might be
thinking of.
that. Anyway,
It-
you make it back to the car, and then we're
Okay.
hop in, and Checkers starts driving and says, "So, where do you want to go now?"
Oh shit. I guess we have some time. What time is it? Like 11?
Yeah, probably approaching 11.
Oh wait, that thing only took like 20
Yeah.
seconds.
Yeah, it didn't take very long, though. I mean, your walk did. I guess it's probably closer to 10:30, like
It
10,
doesn't
20,
really matter.
10, 20.
I just like. I mean, I guess we could go out if you want.
Kind of getting
Or
a
we
little
could just head
tired,
home.
honestly.
We did have a big day yesterday.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, let's just go home. I need to look through this data anyway.
All right. So, the two of you start heading back home. Get to your apartment, where she sleeps on the yellow couch, or no, I'm sorry, probably the green couch.
The one that won't kill your back.
Yeah. And you head
I'd
to your
like to pull-
collective rooms. Moxie and Wraith, are you guys doing anything else for the night?
If I'm back at the apartment, I would be sleeping on one of the couches by 11.
Okay, then she
o'clock at
takes
night.
the room where she's moved her stuff into. And we will close this day unless there's anything else you guys would like to do.
I would like to do I'd like to stay up and see if I can look at the data.
Sure,
So-
yeah, you can do that.
Pull out my laptop.
Go ahead and roll. I suppose either accounting or bureaucracy.
And I've got a lot of skill in those.
Those are the things that you dump all of your
Tell
stat
me
points
which
into.
one you're rolling because it's going to change the result and DB.
Accounting.
Okay.
But it's my first time using it, probably.
Okay.
No, wait. Did I look at other data with accounting?
I don't know.
No, I wasn't. Deeps didn't exist back when that happened.
With the Sony Nomura documents. Yeah.
Oh, I did really well. 12, but because it's the first time, is it a -1 or 2?
-1. So 11.
Okay, so 11.
Okay.
That's still pretty good considering.
You're looking through the documents and these are books kept obviously for payments, like income in and income out, and you definitely get the idea of that. Some of I mean, obviously they make purchases for products. You're not really able to follow like how that gets paid for. However, you just understand like they buy stuff.
Okay, I'm too tired to think anymore and go to bed.
Okay.
It hurts my head.
Yeah.
Numbers.
Numbers.
Yeah. You're looking at a mess of numbers. for monthly transactions. And
I will
probably
say
like more than that. What?
We did just hit our donation goal, and I
Yeah.
wanted to mention that.
Oh,
Nice!
wow. Thank you.
guys.
Thank you guys so
I
much.
didn't wanna
That's
interrupt,
amazing.
Yay.
So
but
exciting.
appreciate you guys.
Appreciate it. Thank you,
We are
everybody.
So over our goal. It's fantastic.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you,
how much
guys.
are we over our goal by?
105. We aimed for
Wow.
300. We're now sitting at 305.
Hell yeah! Did this
thank you.
this donor say anything? Oh no. So
Nope.
nothing.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Yes.
Anonymous. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Not the activist group, but you. You know who you are.
Unless they're the ones who donated.
Yeah,
Well,
that's-
what if they donate?
Yeah, if it is them, thanks, guys. Anyway, awesome. That was cool. Okay,
But thank you.
very cool of you.
For sure.
So I guess I will close the evening.
Wait, I want to.
I was just fucking waiting for it, you motherfuckers.
Moxie would chat with Cammy about the whole parrot thing for a bit, but yeah, then go to bed.
The parent thing. I mean, if that's a scene you would like to have.
No,
It's-
just reassuring and then probably distracting. If
Okay.
she seems like she doesn't want to talk about it.
Yeah, she certainly doesn't. She's very closed off about it, and she's like, "It's fine," and just goes about doing anything else.
Yeah. You'd find something for them to do.
Okay.
Be like, all right, let's figure this out.
And you guys go to sleep. Parent, by the way, Chinzia, Parent. So the night closes, and at this time, it is the 2nd of April, which means rent is due. So go ahead and spend your rent money and lifestyle expenses. Games, I
need
do
to
not
talk-
believe that you need to. You will need to pay for lifestyle, but
Okay.
your rent, I think, is covered at the moment.
Okay.
I will deduct it from Checker's sheet, so take care of that.
If she needs help with the rent, I will also happily do it. But
I need help with the rent.
that bad?
Well, I'm trying to get a calculator up on my. I'll just
Right?
I mean, you can use one of the cells. Just type in equals this cell minus whatever your rent is.
No,
Right.
because it's half, right?
I have to half it first.
Yeah.
Oh, well, what is it? 2,000?
625. Yep.
Where is? Oh yeah, I'm looking at the wrong sheets there. Character sheet, Checkers. How much is your place?
1250.
2-bedroom, right?
Yeah.
Divide by 2.
Oh, I feel like I'm gonna regret asking this.
Then don't.
I know. Let's be honest.
Hold
I'll
on.
wait until Blank's done
Yeah.
with his character sheet.
No, ask while he's busy if you have to ask something.
Yeah.
Are you about to ask if Cammy can pay her portion?
No, I assume she can. If not, we're fucked.
I think she can. Just kidding. I do need to do her sheet maintenance.
I'm
too.
423 short.
So my question
Mhm.
is, I have car vehicle maintenance at 100 eddies.
Uh-huh.
That was for the Galena.
Okay.
Is that the same for the Avante? Does it
No.
see, again? Oh, thank God.
How much short are you?
But I do need to add it to Checkers' belt.
I'll give it to you.
The Avante is a better car, but it is a nicer car and requires more premium parts.
Yeah, but she's not driving as much as the Golan is, so I feel like it evens out.
I would keep it at 100.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thanks.
500.
1,000.
I was like, oh, this might actually hurt. This is gonna suck.
Right.
We're good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it at the same amount. I think that's fair.
Thanks.
And you said it was 100 for
Yes.
that car. So 4502. Yeah, Checkers is kind of loaded right now.
Yes,
I'm
Yes.
not.
they are. She is.
Oh, Cammy G's kind of loaded right now too. You're not in the Cube Hotel. You're in a 2-bedroom. And she is paying for kibble still.
No, she's got to be a generic pre-pack. Cammy?
She has been on kibble for the past little bit. Before moving back, I suppose. I guess she is going to upgrade to fucking generic pre-pack, because actually, maybe good pre-pack.
I was
So
like,
tempting.
even
Fancy.
Moxie afforded
So
a generic
tempting.
pre-pack. Hang on.
Fresh food. Holy shit. She's not
Maybe
doing
not.
that. Yeah, she's going to go to generic pre-pack 1550.
Yeah, I think we're all living off kibble at this point.
No, I think that a lot of the team has moved to generic pre-pack.
Oh no, we have. What I was saying is with inflation.
IRL.
Now we're all living off.
Oh, in real life. Yeah, let's not talk about that. That place sucks.
Dark present.
As if Cyberpunk is a much better world that you'd want to live in.
Oh, the grand old times of 2044.
Wraith loaned me 450
For rent,
eddies. Yep.
you asked him
But I
for
also
it?
need.
In character.
Yeah. Well, I will in just a minute.
I mean, you can say it's been done. I don't really need
Yeah.
the conversation. I just want to make
No.
it clear that he knows in character you needed money.
Yes. And I also need to talk to Rex
Okay.
at some point today.
That will be up to you. The day is yours. You guys wake up in the morning. What would you like to do? Let's start with somebody different because you've already done a bunch
Sure.
of stuff. Why don't we start with Moxie or Wraith?
Cool. I don't think she has anything. She gets up early. Can she? Oh, what's she gonna do? Can she? She has like a million things to research, and they're not on my quick sheet. Because why would I do that? That would have been smart.
I mean, they're pinned in our Discord combo.
Thankfully. You know what? She's gonna spend a couple hours making more paper cranes because she's not done that yet. And
Okay.
about 10 a.m., she's gonna go see Rex.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, you spend the day making these paper cranes. What are you doing with all of these things? Are they just like decorating your room?
She's got them in. They're all flat currently, and they're in like a shoebox
Okay.
that she's storing them in for now until she can get up to that 1,000.
How many hours have you spent on them so far?
A chunk.
Okay.
It
We'll have
takes
to
a while.
we'll have to talk about it. Does 1,000 is a
does.
lot, but
I know she did it like in her downtime of the week of like therapy.
Uh-huh.
Like she'd come home, she'd spend like an hour or two for that entire week, and I know she spent a good chunk of time the next week making them. So I feel she's closer to the end, but not quite there.
I would say so.
Yeah.
Just trying to think of how many.
Having known a lot of people who have folded 1,000 paper cranes, I feel like you're getting close.
So 120 an hour.
Yeah, I'm going off
I forgot about that.
the botched fucking roll that it's gonna take her forever. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about
I didn't.
that. So maybe one a minute. So you've produced how many hours did you say? Like 4 total?
No, she spent like I would say what, an hour at least or 2 for 2 weeks.
An hour for a day for 2 weeks?
Yeah,
I think she's nearing like 20 hours total on the project.
probably.
And then we'll say 2 for today. So that's
Yeah.
16 hours. 16 times 60.
I like that he's actually doing the math for this.
You're almost there. 960.
Nice.
Wow.
No, it's good to keep us.
Oh, don't be
honest.
short, Shenzi. I knew exactly why it was taking this long.
Yeah. Okay, you're getting really close to done.
Okay, cool.
And your fingers hurt afterwards. And you head over to Rex's apartment.
Yep.
Okay.
She's got a carry-all with her because she's got a couple things.
Okay.
Should probably send him a text just to make sure he's awake before heading over.
Okay.
She knows better.
He says, "Yeah, I got your cyber chair down at Frank's. I'm in here having some breakfast."
Okay. I'll be right back.
All right. When you walk into Frank's, you can see Rex is sitting in the chair. Smoking a cigarette, kind of wheeling back and forth, enjoying himself for a minute while he speaks to Kuniko, who's the bartender this morning. He's got like a plate of some basic like a kibble meal, like basically just granola and yogurt in a bowl, and it's in his lap, and he's kind of like smoking the cigarette while taking a bite every once in a while. Very gross. Anyway, yeah.
She'll walk up, she'll sit down at the booth, and just kind of point to the chair he's sitting in and be like, "Is that the chair?"
Yeah. This is it.
Comfortable?
It's a basic cyber chair, got a pretty sleek design with a nice, like, almost looks like a gamer's chair with like this kind of small pillow wrapped around the head and a lumbar support on the back. 2 arms attached to kind of a wider body with like all-terrain tires on the base. There is a joystick. What do they call them? I assume joystick.
Joystick?
I got a joystick. And with some other buttons in there, as well as like a data port for an interface plug.
Well, thank you for getting this for me.
Yeah, no problem. He steps out of the chair and presents it to you.
Thanks. I also have rent, and I was hoping you could help me with ammo.
Oh, yeah, sure. Why don't you take the chair home and then meet me at my apartment, and I'll bring out all the ammo and you can take your pick of what you like.
Sweet. I need to
100
sell this.
120 for the chair, by the way.
You told me 100.
What's the base cost? You know I take 20%.
Yeah, but when I ask you the cost, I expect you to tell me that price with it.
Roll your trading.
No, she just wants to ask him. She will pay 120, but she just wants to give him this hard time.
He says, that's what they charge me. All right. I got to make a profit somehow, girl.
Yeah, I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying when I ask you a price, just tell me the final price.
Look, don't you remember how things were before the world fell to shit? Are you too young? I am too, actually, now that I think back to my age. Just kidding. Never mind this entire conversation. Whatever.
Perfect.
Okay, fine. I'll
Tell me the
remember to
final
add
price. Thank you.
protective on.
Yeah, and she'll actually hand him the messenger bag.
Okay. What's this?
I need to sell what's inside.
He takes a look. What's inside?
Her dialing pistol, and then she's got all her 9mm bullets that she's gonna trade in for 10mm. Hopefully, ideally. Mostly it's the pistol she needs sold.
Sure. The Dylung, that's a medium pistol? Or
It
a light
is
pistol?
a medium pistol.
It's a terrible pistol.
It's a terrible pistol, and I have enough good pistols now. I don't need it.
Don't think it's gonna sell for much, but sure. Take a look.
If it sold for 120 eddies, that'd be real nice.
Whatever he offers you, ask for 20 more than that.
Should.
And no attachments or anything?
No.
And is it, what kind of quality is it? Is it standard?
Standard.
Okay. Yeah. He will give you 40 eddies for the pistol.
Okay.
And then for the ammo,
Well, she's hoping she can straight trade the ammo.
straight trade.
Yeah.
Did we roll a bartering test on this yet?
Not for that yet.
Let's
no.
do
So I
that.
assume she would do that like in the room, but
Sure, I mean, we don't have to walk through the entire scene.
sure, that works. Um.
One's here.
Trading. It's only a 14.
We got a 26. So, they'll charge you. Just so there's a transaction fee for the thing. So he does have the ammo, and it is convenient. He'll give you 9 to 10. 9 bullets for 10. I'm sorry. You give him 10 bullets, he gives you 9, basically.
Yeah. I'll figure this shit out. It's fine. Can I also get pistol tech ammo for that? And by 10mm, I meant 11.
11 millimeter tech ammo.
All of it needs to be 11 mil.
All of it needs to be 11 mil. Yeah.
No.
He doesn't.
The pistol tech ammo is for her hyper burst.
It's
gun.
not like shitty, like fucking Anderson ammo, is it?
No.
Okay.
So the dialing takes 9mm. All her other guns take 11 mil.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay, so she's just trading 9 millimeter for 10 millimeter.
and yeah,
For
the
11.
hyper burst has that
So
special
how many
pistol
bullets?
tech.
How many
technically.
9 millimeter bullets do you have?
I have 30. 11. Oh, no, sorry. 41. 30 plus
30,
11.
11.
30, 11. Yeah. I just forgot to put the
Sorry,
plus sign in
what
there.
number are we saying?
41.
41 bullets.
3011, obviously.
Right?
Three
Thank
boxes.
He will
you.
give you 37 bullets of your choosing.
Okay.
If it's
you.
just basic.
Yes. Cool. Have to make a note of this.
Okay.
Can you switch to someone else while I figure out my ammo situation?
Understood. Wraith,
Thanks.
what are you doing?
I would like to get up and take a shower.
Okay.
Start the coffee and then take a shower.
Okay.
And then after I do my grooming, I would like to do some wardrobe styling in the closet for a
In the
little
closet,
bit.
not in the bathroom like a normal person.
No, I'm gonna make myself as nondescript as possible. Plain. I'm gonna put my tech hair to brown, like
Okay.
a gray brown, and just make myself look boring
Okay.
before I leave the house. And then I'm gonna drink a cup of coffee. And then I'm gonna rent a car.
Okay. So you head in, get your shower, nice and clean feeling. Go ahead and roll your personal grooming and wardrobe and style.
I rolled a 5 plus my 13, I think. Hold on. Yes, both of those. Oh, wait. Personal grooming is 12. So I got a 17 on personal grooming, and I got a 21 on wardrobe style.
Okay, I think those are both enough for the +1.
Okay. And then I'm going to head out.
You head out into the streets of Night City, heading to the nearest rental place in Watson. We'll say it's probably a few blocks away. Where they have just like a small, like, kind of car dealership run by a skeezy guy named Michelangelo. It's his, like, small car dealership. He rents cars for escalated prices. Dealership's mostly locked down. You do have your filter on, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, you were walking down the street with your smog filter. Yeah, you come in there and he says, this is kind of like bigger man with kind of like balding. He has like a wreath of hair around a completely bald dome. Wearing like a blue suit to look as corporo as possible, with a tie that's just like a little bit too loose to look good, and the top button undone a little bit just to give himself some breathing room. When you walk in, he says, "Hey, what can Michelangelo do for you?"
Modulate my voice to where I won't have any highs or lows. It's just a very mid monotone.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm in the market to rent a car for the day.
Excellent. Well, Michelangelo got you. You got your, you looking to pay cash or you got a voucher?
I would have to pay cash, right?
If it's included in your lifestyle, I assume there's some sort of voucher involved.
Okay.
Which you would keep on your agent.
I have a voucher. I pull it up on my agent.
He goes behind the counter, taking out a little scanner to scan the QR code on your agent. And he says, "Yeah, all right, we got the loaner over here." Takes you out to a small, once stylish-looking smart car, very compact 2-seater, called the Minimi. Minimi. Anyway, Minimi.
Mini-me.
Minimi.
Okay.
And what was once like a cherry red color has now dulled to like a rust brown sort of color. The interior seats are all cigarette stained and yellowed, whereas they were once white, and the leather has frayed to the point of barely being a seat anymore. But he lets you. He says, "Here she is."
Thank you very much. Have you documented all of the damages that the car currently has?
I'll do a quick run around, actually. He
Thank you.
goes through his phone, taking pictures. And is completes.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day, sir.
You as well. Send you on your way. You got your little mini.
Okay. I am headed to a trauma team kiosk.
Okay.
I would like to buy a silver plan for the month.
Okay. Yeah, you can go to. They have like vendors for a trauma team plan. Excuse me. Let me double check the price on that though.
I just looked it up if you want me to tell you.
Can you tell me what page?
Yeah. I have it still open. Nope, I closed it, of course.
It's in trauma team, right?
Yeah, if you go to the healing page, which I forget what that is, it is 2 pages past that.
Yeah, I can find it here. Hold on. Never had somebody buy a trauma team pass before.
I totally got distracted, but Moxie did bring the chair up to Wraith before going to see Rex and selling her stuff. Just.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
He might be gone at that point.
Yeah, probably. But I don't know. Maybe I'm not.
For convenience, let's just say you were and you just leave it in the house.
Yeah.
Silver. Okay, so silver is a much easier plan and doesn't require you to come in to get your vitals checked, so they make sure that everything's exactly correct. This one, there's like little kiosks that are around town where they just have like a retinal scan and like a finger pad that takes a blood sample that you thoroughly clean with this provided supplies before that you do that. And you were slotted out a card in exchange for 500 eddies.
Okay. I put the EBN and put the card in my wallet. And now I'm headed up to the gas station.
Which one?
The one where we're supposed to hit the truck. I'm headed out of town.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're driving out of town. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
I'm driving as slow, like following the speed limit.
Sure.
I'm taking no risks.
All right, you're on your way out of town. And now it is Moxie's.
God, doing
let's go with.
Oh, the last thing is when she gave Rex the rent, there would have been an extra 140 in there.
Oh, why is that?
Because that was the skeet shooting winnings.
Oh. Yeah, when you hand out the money, he's like, I don't need that.
Technically you won, and I'm not giving you the pistol, so.
Alright, you did most of the work. I just got us across the finish line. It's fine. I make more than enough money.
Just rub it in them. She'll grab the money back and leave. Be like the last thing.
is fine. I will. You know, the Nook's become quite profitable as of late. Interesting.
The only-
Let's go.
Got to admit that still don't really like the presence of all these claws around, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Having to work for him, and I don't know about yet. We'll see.
They're not shaking anyone down, are they?
Not around here. But that doesn't mean they aren't. I would imagine Kabuki proper is a much different story.
Yeah, I just cared about the Nook.
Sure. Die Knife is all but eradicated. Whole gangs in disarray.
She does not say a word about that. It's not.
Sure. Okay. Let's go with you, Deeps. What are you doing in the morning?
Probably. I'm gonna text Rex to see if he's available.
Rex says,
After I
sure.
get up and get
yeah, I got
going.
Moxie in the apartment right now if you want to come over.
Okay. Be there in a few.
See you in a few.
So I want to gather up some things to sell to see if he can sell for me.
Okay, what are you trying to sell?
I need to see if I can sell that Asp, Wisp, and Raven that are on the chips. And
Wait, hold on. You're selling what?
Asp, Wisp, and Raven that are on chips.
Oh, programs.
They're programs.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a minute here. Y'all are making me look through my books.
They're 100 a piece.
Okay. So he'll give you 90 each. I'm sorry, 80 each.
Yeah, no, I get that. And then I'd also like to sell or
I'm sorry, say that again.
well, that might be enough for me. I'd also have to ask if I can buy some ammo if he has any 10 mil.
He's just got 10 mil. He'll sell you 10 rounds for
Or sorry, 12 mil. 12 mil.
oh, 12 mil. Same price, but just regular.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll sell you 10 rounds for 12 eddies.
Cool. I'll take 30 rounds.
Okay.
I can. He has that much.
Yeah, he's got an abundance.
You quoted that price, and I was like, really? That's not a bad price for that ammo.
It's not.
360 eddies for those 30 rounds. Wait, no, I'm sorry. That's not true. I did a
I thought
little
it
bit
was
of math wrong. No, apologies.
30?
It's 36.
36?
Is that the same math that Moxie was using earlier?
It
No,
was,
mine made sense. It just was missing the addition part.
I was charging you 12 per bullet.
Wow. That's some powerful ammo right there.
Those are not good prices.
Yeah, that is the opposite.
Man,
I'm like,
Rex hates you, by the way.
yeah. He's charging you literally 10 times what you charge anybody else.
Right. So this is how you know your fixer hates you.
Yeah.
Right.
270.
Anything else you guys would like to deal with? Rex, I guess you guys are both at his apartment, kind of like he's got like his couch like turned around with like boxes of the ammunition all set out. He's got some guns laying down on the coffee table if you guys are interested in that, and he offers you both a drink.
Oh, I'll take a drink.
Tequila, and what do you drink?
Whatever he's making. I'm not going to be...
It's gonna make 2 tequila sunrises.
Nice.
Anything else you guys are interested in that you would like to purchase or sell to Rex?
Oh, I'd like to give him rent while I'm there. Here, man.
Sure.
It's half the rent. Checkers has to pay you the other half.
He nods.
Oh, yeah. Wraith is moving out. Checkers is moving in. I don't know if you care, but I just wanted you to know.
Better that way. We don't have to kick his ass to the street. I'd hate to do that to a cripple.
You two not... Are you still really on bad terms?
We're not on good terms.
You know he's coming on this job, right?
Why? No, he's not. He said he wasn't.
Apparently he is.
The fuck?
I mean, yeah, no, he is. Or he plans to be there.
You better talk to the cult about that.
Yeah, we're going to.
Okay. I'm just tired of his bullshit. Man's washed up and he just needs to fucking hang in the hat and he just keeps fucking going.
I wouldn't go that far, but... I just appreciate it if he'd be more honest.
That's like asking a fish to fly.
Oh,
Man.
flying fish a thing?
I don't fucking know. I've never seen one. Have you seen one?
Beeps, have you seen one?
Yes.
Everybody in the room. Legit question.
Oh.
But they don't really fly. They only... It's like a jump.
So the analogy still works.
It does, yeah.
It can be honest for this much time.
Which is more than normal.
I don't know, man. That guy who keeps burning bridges like he's doing, he's gonna be out of anybody to talk to very quickly.
He's going through something. He just won't talk about it.
Sure.
Can't push it.
Yeah. I mean, it's Night City, big place. He moves somewhere else. I'm sure he'll be fine for a little bit, but fucker keeps running his goddamn mouth, and I hear about it. Rep is everything around here, and he should fucking know that. Anyway, I won't keep talking about it. Ain't worth my time anyhow.
As long as you'll be able to work with him if he's there.
I don't give a shit.
Oh.
If he's part of the team, he's part of the team, and I'm going to treat him like he's part of the team.
That's all I care about.
Because I'm a fucking professional.
She drinks her tequila.
Hey, thanks, man.
Yeah. What do you? Anything else you all need?
I just was running out of bullets, but thanks
Yeah.
for buying that stuff too.
Okay. Sure. Anybody else on your crew need some ammo?
She'll text. You know what? Moxie will send a group text and just question if anyone needs ammo.
Cammy
I
says,
respond
yes.
with, I don't own a weapon anymore.
You don't?
Are you in the group text? Have you rejoined? What is?
Oh,
Because you
maybe
left,
not.
remember?
Yeah,
Did you
never
leave it?
mind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Cammy says 12 mil, please.
How many?
Let's say 20. I'll pay you
How
when you
many
get
is-
back.
12 mil.
Oh, they're 12, 24 eddies. Unless he gives you a better rate.
He might give Cammy a better rate.
Nah. He's still kind of shrewd. Okay. All right. And that's 20 bullets. I better mark that on her sheet. Anything else for you guys?
That's it for me with Rex. Deeps, if you don't mind, I'd like to take Wraith's plans and look them over next couple days.
Yeah, go for it. I actually was meaning to ask you if you have accounting experience or are good with numbers.
Does it have accounting specifically, or?
I don't know. I looked at it last
it's
night and I
not-
couldn't figure it out.
I can try.
Oh, let me show you what it is.
Sure.
We live at the same place, so we probably can just walk.
You'll run into each other
Yeah.
probably.
So you guys walk back to whose house?
Deeps.
Okay,
Yeah.
you guys go into Deeps' house, and Checkers is still asleep for convenience for me. And
Sweet.
Yep.
two of you set up at the table. Wraith is not there, and the wheelchair is still there.
So I got this file and I just can't make much sense of it. I'll show her the laptop.
What are you looking for exactly in this file?
Well, I'm trying to figure out where they're getting their distributions and stuff from.
Who?
Nail me.
Oh, you grabbed the file.
Yeah.
Right on. All right. And she'll try to suss through the documents to see if she can find the delivery information. Does that have to be accounting, or would that be more something else?
Yeah, it'd probably be accounting.
Okay. You know what? Fuck it, let's spend 4 luck.
Okay.
Ooh, big spender.
I'm not great at accounting, but I have had to look at it before. So there's that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 18.
He seems pretty good. Yeah. You're able to track the numbers and kind of figure out, piece together what is inventory, what is income, what is labor and building costs, maintenance, that kind of thing. You sort through all this stuff and you kind of find out they're paying a hold on, I gotta look at my notes.
Hey, thank you so much for the raid, DMDM.
Oh yeah,
thank
thank
you.
you.
Thanks, guys. I hope you had
Welcome,
fun in your
Raiders.
game. And that shenanigans were afoot and had.
Also, Moxie, I left a virus in the system that will loop for 15 minutes starting at the time of the appointment.
Like, before we get in there, or...
No, right
Like,
at the time of the appointment. So we'll have 15 minutes where the video will be not have any of us on it.
So I should show up, like, a minute late?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Well done.
Yeah, Checkers drove me there last night.
Sorry. A girl
Thank you.
named Miss Sparkle. Who apparently delivers them nail polish. Judging by the frequency of these runs, they come in kind of erratic bursts. It seems like, when the inventory is around, that's when they make the delivery. I will say it's generally around the beginning of the month, though,
Okay.
where these things have occurred.
She'll point that out.
Okay.
Well, that's convenient.
Yeah, so long as they don't show up when we're there. Can she go on her agent and look up Miss Sparkle?
There's not really any information about Miss
Okay.
Sparkle.
It's just like...
Yeah, you could contact your media chain if that's what you're interested in, and see if you can find any information that way. Like using your rumors of special ability.
Mhm.
It would be much different than just like a search.
It would be, yeah. She's curious if it's just like anybody, or if there's like a jacket or a logo, or I don't know if my media contacts would be able to get that info.
You never know.
Sure, why not? What am I gonna lose?
Yeah.
This is probably, in this case, it'll be a conversation test.
Oh, cool. That's empathy based, isn't it?
It sure is.
Yeah, fantastic. Okay, cool.
And yeah, you will need to just roll it and tell me the result.
Sure. I rolled a 6. That's not bad. This conversation. Oh, I put points in that. Go me. 13. 13.
Yeah, your contacts have heard of Miss Sparkle. I'm trying to think through your contacts right now. Do you have those listed somewhere?
Yep. The second tab of my character sheet, if you have it open, I think.
I
No.
don't, but I can real quick.
I lied. The third tab, the life path sheet.
How dare you lie?
Below
Why would you
regular
lie?
contacts, because
Dare
I
you?
was wrong. Is the media contacts. Guys, I couldn't math earlier. I said 30 plus 11. Okay, let's just...
No, you didn't say 30 plus 11. You said 30,
30,
11.
11.
Can that be on a shirt somewhere? 3011, or on a mug?
Right.
Would you get 3011?
We'll have to spell it out, otherwise it'll look like 311, which is a very different thing.
Yes.
So it would be Zod. is the one.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. Okay.
He says, "What are you interested in Miss Sparkle for there, Moxie?" As his display comes up on your screen.
Yeah. I just need to know if there's a company logo or jacket when they make the runs, the delivery.
He exhales a plume of smoke. Zod is a kind of like burly looking man with a completely bald head and brows, like deep set eyes and a heavy brow line. Kind of looks like Merle Dixon from The Walking Dead. He's wearing a kind of a nomad leather jacket and a like low cut wife beater to expose some tattoos on his front chest. And says, "Been a while since I heard from you."
Yes, it has been.
What'd you say you want to know about Miss Sparkle again?
When they do deliveries, is there a jacket? Is there a logo? Or is it just...
Miss Sparkle is stray dog, so to speak. Not too many people know much about her. I know
it's just
she...
one person.
Yeah. I know she drives a souped up Galena.
Do you know the color?
I think like salmon, if I remember right.
Okay.
You'll know it if you see it.
Yeah, a salmon souped up Galena is kind of hard to miss.
Miss you around here, Moxie. Gonna come back for a visit?
Not anytime soon. I've got a lot of shit in the city.
Too bad I wasn't able to provide you with more information. But I do think that's worth something.
You know what? If I'm ever in the Badlands, I'll
Yeah, you stop by, huh?
I'll stop by. Sure.
Or something, I think.
Or something.
Yeah. You take care of yourself, Moxie. Click.
Later, Zod. Oh, she is noticeably very uncomfortable. Like she stands up.
Everything okay?
He's gross.
Oh.
Useful, but gross. Oh, she paces a bit, just kind of like shaking it off. Of all the people she was hoping for, not the pick she wanted.
It's the one that made most sense to me.
Yep, that's fair. Yep, not hopeful. Anyway, seems she's a solo delivery person though. Like it's her.
Well, that's not useful then.
Well, it's useful information. It's just not our plan.
Not for this,
Our plans
but,
gonna change. Yeah.
Well, I was thinking about this. Do we know where the bathroom is in there?
I did not see one.
They might not
Correct?
even have one.
Okay. Could we? No, we don't have the time for that.
But there was a room that you don't remember seeing how to get into as well. Well, I mean, you saw the door, but like you didn't see inside the room is what I mean.
Well, they have 3 cameras. No, 3 cameras.
3 cameras.
One at the front
Yeah.
that looks into the building.
Yeah, I saw that.
Then one in the back that's a frog eye that has a wide lens right at the back door. And then the other is in a room with lockers.
Well, the room with lockers I could see from the the main room.
And then there's another room that has I don't have any information about. Could be the bathroom.
How do we get you in?
Well, I was thinking of making an appointment there and getting in, and then I go to the bathroom, I walk by, switch it out.
If it's a bathroom.
Go to the bathroom, throw it in, switch out the chips, switch it back out again.
If they have a bathroom.
Right, that's the problem. I don't know. Can somebody go there tomorrow and see if they do?
I really want to suggest Wraith, and I don't think Moxie would, but I really want to. My appointment's on Tuesday. It doesn't make sense for me to be there.
Okay.
I mean, unless someone just walked in asking if they could use a bathroom, then we'd know.
Yeah, but they might lie unless you're buying something.
No, yeah, you're right. They'd have to bribe them, and I don't have the cash for that anymore.
Yeah. Maybe checkers?
Oh, I don't know that I have the cash for my appointment tomorrow.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, I do. Okay, we're good. They won't let checkers in. I doubt they would let checkers in looking the way she does, and we know how she feels.
She has that fancy clothes, though.
Yeah, she doesn't like changing out of her comfortable clothes.
I'm just saying we could ask.
Sure.
Awesome. Also, just FYI, their net architecture was super simple and weak. I don't think they have a whole lot of security, almost at all. But I could be wrong.
Could you... world lore check that Jess doesn't know. You know how you have like door-to-door salesmen of things? Could you pose as like a security company to check? Is that a thing that could exist in this world? Like, legitly?
Yeah, I don't see why not. I mean,
It exists in our world now.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's still a thing. Okay, cool. What if you posed as like a neocorp trying to get the foot off the ground for improved security and ask them, like, pitch a free check of their current architecture, and there's a word I'm looking for. They can't find
Scam. Banana.
Jackal. This is a jackal.
Thanks, guys. Thanks. Super helpful.
Yeah, no problem.
It's not a consultation, but you know what I mean, like an estimate. Give them an estimate of like how they could improve for free, and that way you could get into the possibly.
It would make. Yes, I possibly could do that, but I think a team would make more sense. Like, I'm the one that does the work, and I figure like that's not a bad idea. I like that. I mean, maybe I am the one that went around their building, and I was like, I found all this stuff, and then the other person does the pitch.
Yeah, you know what? And actually, if we do that day of, that could be a good point for Ray to actually talk to the person out front, because he's good at that normally when he's not flirting.
I can't win for losing today.
So I just watched the episode with Hal, and I had to.
Oh, yeah.
Aww. Rest in peace, Hal.
Rest in peace, Hal.
Gone but not forgotten.
Yeah, I mean, that might work. I just don't know how interested they would be. I mean, technically they had a break-in just, night before on their security, so.
That might work. She's gonna text Wraith.
I am going to look for the closest exit,
Okay.
and then I'm going to pull off and slowly pull to the side of the road. And once the car is in park, I'm going to view the text.
Why are you telling me all the specifics about how
Look
to
at you
pull
being
your
so
car,
safe.
dude?
Because he doesn't want to.
I'm not gonna make you roll a driving check while you're answering your cell phone. Or am I? Roll to park. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes!
0.
Uh-oh.
Oh
Zero.
no.
Don't worry about it. It says as long as you have a base over 9, you're fine. Do you have a base over 9?
No.
You don't?
No, I have a 6 in it.
Oh god, I need a driving test for this entire drive.
I'm being very careful.
You are being careful. I will say that's fine. Because you're not answering your phone at the same time.
If you think about it, it's like an extended test time-wise, because you're driving slowly.
Yeah.
The
I don't
reason
even
I'm
know
not the
what.
driver.
You don't even have a goddamn driving license at this point. Because you couldn't get one because you failed the test too many times.
Oh, we were just by the DMV.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, I being sarcastic. That is good to know, though. I didn't realize you had nothing for driving. But it
I
does
have
make sense
driving.
thinking back to you wrecking a car.
I have
Once-
2 skill points in it.
You have 2 skill points and you're still not breaking a 9?
No, I have a 6 with the 2 skill points.
Is intelligence a 4?
Your reflexes are really...
Or a reflex?
My
Like
reflexes is
that.
a 4. Yeah, it's real not good.
Your old man body is falling apart. Anyway,
I am an old man.
you're not that old. Anyway, okay, so you pull the car slowly to the side after getting to the intersection. It takes an abnormally long amount of time. First of all, he's on the highway, so there's not just an exit there. You're already in North Night City, so he's already out of the city by now. And going somewhere to the north. You're not quite to San Francisco yet. But you're on your way. And you pull off to somewhere off it's probably the 101, I think. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably somewhere in Atascadero,
Oh, yeah.
which is interesting.
Yes, it is.
You get raided by nomads.
It's kind of a ghost town at this point.
I checked my text message.
Plans for Tuesday are changing. We're gonna need you. Can you meet tonight?
I can meet tomorrow.
Why can't you meet tonight?
Told you I had errands to run.
You told me you were within the city.
I didn't say I had left the city. I've got errands to run.
Well, I don't care what groupie you're sleeping with tonight. Get over here so we can have a meeting.
As soon as I can make it back there, we will have our meeting.
There's that ... Nothing.
So what did he say?
He won't be back until tomorrow because he has errands to run.
What the fucking
Why don't you
errands does he
fucking
have
talk
to
to
run?
him? Aren't you supposed to? Like,
He's not even my roommate.
so you only talk to your roommate? Is that how
No,
it
I'm
works?
kidding. I have
Okay.
text.
Thank you.
Big facetious.
How much further do I have to go to get there?
A long fucking time, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
It's within a day of
It is
Night
within
City.
a day,
Yeah.
But
So I
you're
can
not
get there
that-
and back.
but you're not that
Right.
far away. It'd
And you're
probably
driving
take
the
you.
speed limit.
I mean, it would take you like a full day to make that trip.
Yeah. And I left early in the morning, so I'll be back late at night, but I'll be back same day.
So far, you're 24 minutes into your trip, and it's about a 10-hour drive, roughly, without traffic. Or weather conditions, which you do have to worry about, and I will be rolling for at some point.
I'm gonna turn around and go back to the city.
I will say this car is not a nomad vehicle and not equipped to deal with anything outside of the city.
I could just stay on the highway and be fine.
Sure. Apparently, somebody didn't play Cyberpunk 2077.
I did.
And I'll be fine.
All right, so you start turning around, heading back to NC.
Yeah.
Dude, come back here. We need to talk.
I pull over.
Okay.
On my way back.
Thank you. He's
close
on his
to
way
getting-
back.
The fuck? You know what? I don't even care. Don't even care. At least he's on his way back.
So you got about 30 minutes till he gets back. If you guys want to wait until next week, we can have Ada back to discuss the plans more thoroughly.
It's a good plan.
Unless there's
Yeah, I
anything
think
you
so.
guys in particular want to talk about right now, we'll handle that right now.
I'd like to very carefully return the rental car.
Okay. Guy
That's all I
checks,
need to.
checks the miles. Did you just fill up the tank?
Yeah.
He takes it back. He's fine. He doesn't care. He's like, cool, thanks. Cool, thanks. Or whatever his fucking voice was. Anyway, let's have a great night and say good night to all of our viewers. Thank you all for showing up tonight. We are going to call it a night.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Just so we can get to planning with everybody in the group around. Love you all. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for getting our goal.
Yes,
Yeah.
we hit our
Insane.
Tiltify goal, and thank you all
Right.
to everybody who has donated. If you would like to donate, please go ahead and do so by going to our link in the. It's not in the chat. It's somewhere
It will be in the chat, and
There
it'll
it
be
is.
in the show notes for
in the show notes.
the various things.
Wherever, we are going to give away a copy, physical or digital, of Black Chrome to the top donator. So please support our
We
cause.
have another 7 days
It's a
of
good
this.
cause. Games
Yeah.
to grow. Learning social skills through role-playing games. So it's super cool. Because
Yeah.
I know that's how I did it.
I still haven't done it.
I was gonna say,
Arguably
still
not
learning.
very keen skills, but I didn't really practice. Okay, so you guys have a good night. We will see you all later. Yeah, thanks again.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.